On the Decatur Sports Network, it's time for Eagles football.
Ross throws it toward the end zone. It's caught short of the goal line by Landon Phelps with 8 seconds left.
Eagles football is on the air.
Antoine to the left. Now Nate's going to motion out of the backfield. There's a snap. Ross rolls right. Pass complete. It's a touchdown to Nate Palmer. And with 4 seconds, the Eagles take the lead.
Tonight's broadcast of the Decatur Eagles is presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation, the premier landscape and irrigation company in the region.
Do you believe in Wise County miracles? I do.
Now let's send you to the stadium with the voice of the Decatur Eagles, Pat Wadlington.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's broadcast of Decatur Eagle football on the Decatur Sports Network. I'm Pat Wadlington, and tonight we're here to bring you a matchup that many people in Wise County and Parker County have been waiting for. It's Decatur versus the undefeated and 8th-ranked Springtown Porcupines. It goes without saying that these two teams are familiar with each other, having been in the same district or played each other for a decade plus, trading blows back and forth each year. And tonight, once again, this matchup is for all the marbles in District 5 4A, with both teams having crystal clean district records. The winner of tonight's game will come out in complete control of the district. We'll take a quick break, and I'll be back with Justin. We'll break everything down for you on your pregame show in a moment.
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding area. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Handlin, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant in our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications, and policy terms may vary by situation.
The law firm of Kernot and Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle. With its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square, the firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot and Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Injuries happen, and you want your athlete.
Welcome back to the Decatur Eagle pregame show. Pat Wadlington, Justin Reagan, and Sam Alanis here in Springtown, Texas for tonight's ball game between Decatur and the Porcupines of Springtown. Right now, we'll send it down to the field for the one and only Sammy Alanis. We have not checked your microphone yet, so we're running cold right here. You got you? Uh-oh.
I'm on 252, boys.
There we go.
Guys, when you think about fall football, this is about the weather you start to think about right here. You got a nice little breeze.
You're cutting out.
Check one.
There
What
we
about
go.
there? All
There we
right, I'm
go.
going to stand right here in the middle of the game.
I'll scan it again here in a minute.
Anyway, great field conditions tonight. Gorgeous field out here outside of this atrocious logo that they've got out here. But the weather compensates for that. We got a nice little 8-mile-an-hour breeze out of the southeast. Temperature 64 degrees right now and dropping steadily until the end of the game. We'll probably finish about 59 degrees, which is absolutely perfect.
You know, I will say this. We come over here every other year, and I will say this. Springtown definitely has the advantage in facilities against us. The press box over here is one of the most hospitable, even though we're rivals, and I would assume that the turf is the same way. But let me ask you this, Sam. In addition to the weather report and the field conditions, what's kind of the atmosphere report down on the field? Been around the kids?
Ready is the most accurate word I can give you. Over here, they're pumped up after every kick. They're going crazy for each other. Every snap, it sounded like the snaps were crisp, if that makes any sense to you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Everything was just on purpose, you know. I think we needed a break from district play to come in here with an actual full mindset to take on these Porcupines today.
Well, we'll be with you all night long on the Decatur Conference Center sideline, throwing it down to you as often as we can or as often as you want to jump in. Thanks for the weather report. We'll take another quick break, and when we come back, Justin and I will break down the Porcupines.
Better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to x-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
The Decatur Sports Network is made possible by the support of our community sponsors. These local businesses believe in our athletes, our schools, and the pride of being a Decatur Eagle. When you hear their names during our broadcasts, remember, they're the ones helping us bring you every first down, every touchdown, and every victory. Be sure to thank them with your business and your support. Together, we're building community, celebrating excellence, and cheering on the Eagles. Thanks to the proud sponsors of the Decatur Sports Network.
Hey everybody, it's Case and Caraway with the Caraway team. We're back at it. We're here to check on the best Wise County landscaper, Chase Chapman. I saw him going to this door. I don't know what he's doing, but we're going to check on him.
Tell me a little bit more about how you're feeling, Mr. Chapman.
I don't know, man. I just kind of feel like a nobody. I kind of think I'm a loser, man. I think I'm a Bridgeport Bull.
Oh, you're not a Bridgeport Bull. You're suffering from a common condition, mascot alumnus confusion. You're a Decatur Eagle.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Yeah!
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur.
Welcome back to your Decatur Eagle pregame show. Pat Wadlington and Justin Reagan here on the pavilion at Porcupine Stadium in Springtown. Justin, we were just talking off the air. What a night for high school football. The atmosphere is great. The weather is great. What do you know about the Porcupines?
All right, so Porcupines of Springtown, as we talked about earlier, they come in 5-0 in district, 9-0 overall, and really rolling. Wins outside of district against Joshua, China Springs, Kennedale, and Graham. In those games, they've been scoring. They scored 157 points in those games and have only given up 23 in those 4 games. So I really kind of took that as 2 pieces because a lot of people have seen over the last couple weeks, both these teams have been playing these same district teams out of Fort Worth. So I kind of took that as a separate piece when we're looking at stats here. But when we look at it, so offensively, they're averaging about 47.7 points a game, and defense is tough, being that 20 is the most points they've given up in any of their games all season long. So kind of both sides of the ball are going to be pretty solid for Springtown. But offense is led by kind of their do-it-all quarterback, number 7, Kane Hill. Some of you might have remembered him from last year. He was a quarterback as a sophomore for Springtown last year. So far on the season, he's 118 for 137 for 1,814 yards through 9 games, 26 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. To that, he's added 46 rushing attempts for 360 yards and 7 more touchdowns. So they kind of have a strong 3-headed running game with Hill. The other guys that are going to be running the ball, it's John Anthony Lardizabal. I kind of practiced this all week, but I think they call him John John.
Oh yeah.
So let's call him John John tonight.
That'd be good for Halloween night.
Yeah. So he's one of the running backs, 74 rushes, 721 yards, and 10 touchdowns. And then Tegan Hare has 52 rushes for 396 yards and 4 touchdowns. So they've kind of got a 3-headed monster that they've been running the ball with. But you can't really discount their passing either. So passing stats, they're led outside by wide receivers Christian Mendoza and Pilot Grubus, kind of a cool name there too. Both of those guys, looking at Mendoza, 36 catches for 585 and 9 touchdowns, and Grubus has 25 catches for 439 and 10 touchdowns. So those are 2 big guys outside. Another good guy you're going to want to watch is number 15 is tight end Carson Ferguson. He's got 36 catches for 563 yards, 3 touchdowns. So they've kind of spread the ball around. They got multiple guys that are going to catch it, multiple guys that are going to run the football. They put up points. Offensively, they are loaded, and that's kind of all we've been hearing about all week is how is Decatur's defense going to stop this juggernaut, as I hear, offense. So we'll see how the Decatur defense kind of turns around that. When you flip around and look at the other side of the ball, Decatur's offense has been scoring right there with Springtown, 52, 53 points a game. Through all that, but the Pines defense is led by Rome Ewell. He has 97 tackles through 9 games. 51 of those are solo. He's followed by Lescano and Beeman. Both those guys, respectively, 79 tackles and 78 tackles, and both those guys have 40-plus tackles solo each. So they've got some boys that can tackle. They've got some guys that can run. They can throw the ball around, kind of come at you multiple different ways. This is going to be one of the better offenses we're going to see. Kind of takes us back to the Brock game and Liberty Christian early in the season. I think we're prepared for it. So it's kind of now. It's just kind of enjoy the excitement and get ready for some real football.
You know, it's kind of a strange matchup. It's a strange game because both of these teams, it's Decatur and Springtown and the Fort Worth schools in this district. And both of these teams for the past 4 or 5 weeks have been, playing Fort Worth teams, and it hasn't been strong competition. The games have had running clocks in the second half. Decatur comes off of a bye week, and it's really going to be interesting to see which team can come into this game after playing those kind of 4 games and just kind of, make sure that they were, playing their own game in those 4 games and making sure that they can come into a game tonight against much stiffer competition.
Yeah.
And respond the way that they can. One thing I did get some, as usual, classified information from Coach Reeves, and their offensive attack, the Porcupines' offensive attack, is really balanced. I mean, I think they run it overall 47% of the time, throw it 53%, and if you break it down by down, it's really not much difference. On first down, it's 47-53. Second down, they run it 51 to 49, and on third down, it's a little bit leans toward the passing side like you would expect, 45 to 55. It's not that much, so they're very, very balanced. But
I think a big part of that too is a lot of their offense is kind of a read game too. So everything looks like a run, everything can turn into a pass. A lot of the read option stuff that Decatur runs a lot of too. It's very similar. These two teams, when you look at them on paper, slightly different defensive fronts. Offensively looks very similar in what they do.
Wow.
So I think tonight's going to be just a matter of one thing I'll say with Decatur. I would really love to see, especially on the road game, I think it's really big to come out and kind of endure that first 5-6 minutes of the crowd being intense. It's an intense atmosphere. We saw it in the Brock game. We said just handle the first 5 minutes, and we give up a huge kickoff return and first play touchdown. Now, granted, we fought back, and that team was ready for it, but I think in these big games, these big rivalry games, that you have to kind of just – it's a long game, and you got to keep yourself in it and then take your chances.
I talked to I didn't get to interview Coach Huff this week. He was busy, but I was talking to some of the coaches down before the game, and kind of it's one of those games that it doesn't matter who's picked, doesn't matter who anyone else thinks is going to win or would win. Either one of these teams can lose the game if they don't play well.
Yeah.
And that's just, we haven't been dealing with that the last few weeks. We could have not played very well the last 4 weeks and still won.
Yeah.
And I think the same would be for Springtown as well. So different kind of situation for both teams. It's going to be interesting when we get started here in a few minutes.
Well, I've seen that too. So to go back on that comment, looking at some of the Springtown games, that's one of the things that kind of drew into question is some of the Fort Worth schools. They definitely came out slow. The
Southwest game, wasn't it?
The Southwest game, they were down 14-7 at halftime. The Eastern Hills game was 28-8 in the fourth quarter before they were able to score some points late and kind of make it respectable, we'll say.
Yeah.
But
no, I get
but
it.
yeah, I mean they have China Springs, it was 9-0 I think at halftime, and it was a touchdown that they got where it went over the punter's head, got the ball on the 3-yard line for an easy punch in there. But I mean, it was if you're going to get them, I think we get them early.
Yep.
I really do.
Let's take another quick break. There's a little bit more than 10 minutes left, at least on the scoreboard here in the stadium. 12. You've got a counter.
We got our handy dandy countdown to kickoff.
12 and a half minutes. We'll take a quick break. Come back with some more on the pregame show right after this.
The best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding area. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Handlin, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant in our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications, and policy terms may vary by situation.
The law firm of Kernot and Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle with its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square. The firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot and Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Injuries happen and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40 plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast track to x-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 8.
Welcome back to your Decatur Eagle pregame show. Pat Wadlington and Justin Reagan here from Porcupine Stadium in Springtown. You know, well, we just finished talking about Springtown and what they had this year, kind of breaking down their team a little bit. I went back and looked at the history, at least the last 10 seasons, and that's ironically, that's how long I've been watching Decatur and Springtown. This is the 11th game since I've lived in Decatur, so I've seen all 10 of these, and it came out dead even. 5 wins for Decatur, 5 wins for Springtown, and when I went back and looked at the scores, there were a lot of routes going both ways. Some 74-30 scores, 69-35 scores, whether it was Decatur or Springtown with that victory. There really were only 2 games that were real close. One was in 2019, and Decatur pulled it out 38-31 right toward the end when Springtown had the ball on the Decatur 15-yard line, and Robert Weber was able to sack the quarterback on 4th down, and Decatur pulled that one out. And then in 2024, last year, Springtown took the district title at Eagle Stadium in overtime, 41-38. So I'm not expecting a rout tonight.
We'll call it the Mud Cup.
Yeah, I'm not expecting a rout tonight. I'm expecting one of the closer ones.
I'm rooting for a rout.
Well, yeah, if it goes one direction.
Yeah, but just one-sided though.
What do you got on?
Yeah, let's look at some scores.
Not scores, but games.
Well, I have one score. I think top 10. Only team that was in action last night was Canyon West Plains.
Okay.
Let's see. So Canyon West Plains played Dumas. That was a 56-37 game last night. Canyon West Plains got the win. Looking at some scores in the district. So Diamond Hill will play Carter Riverside tonight, and Western Hills will play Southwest. Eastern Hills is on the bye this week as that kind of rotates around. A couple big games. You got Graham at Brock, Bridgeport at Burt Burnett, Bimbrook at Glen Rose, Sanger at Gainesville, Crum at Farmersville, Paradise at Ponder should be a good game, Peaster at Boyd, Valley View at Jacksboro, and Grapevine is at Argyle. Some of the top 10 teams in action: Salina will play Nevada Community, Stephenville will play Brownwood, Kilgore is open. We talked about West Plains, San Antonio Davenport against Canyon Lake, Frisco Panther Creek at Aubrey, Alvarado against Castleberry, Springtown and Decatur are here tonight. Lavernia and Floresville, and then Sulphur Springs and Lake Dallas are kind of round out your top 10.
I'm just going to say this down to Sam. I don't know if you got my text or not, but 248 is your new channel as they get ready for the captains to come out to midfield. Hello, Stallion.
Check one.
There we go. Captains for the Porcupines: number 15, Carson Ferguson; 18, Julio Hernandez; 21, Devin Hare; and 70, Aaron Street. For the Eagles at 62, Caden Merritt; number 2, Jake Milligan; 54, Shane Elisegwe; and Keaton Good. Let's go down on the field.
Contest first for the visiting Eagles. Number 2, Jake Milligan. Number 20, Keaton Good. Number 54, Shane Lufty.
Hey, congratulations, guys. Let's have fun tonight.
Captain for your Porcupine,
all right?
number 15,
We've already done the
Carson
toss, so
Ferguson.
just follow the
Number
lead with us
18,
on it, all right? Here we go.
Hernandez. Number 21, Devin Hare. And number 70, Aaron Street.
And Springtown won the toss, and they're going to defer to the second half, all right?
Contest,
You're going to receive Decatur on this end.
Martinez.
If y'all would slide over this way, wide over here.
All right, boys, predetermined before the actual coin toss here. Springtown won the toss. We'll defer to the second half. Kick from the south end zone.
That'll do it. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get started on this ball game tonight: Decatur versus Springtown.
Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
The Decatur Sports Network is made possible by the support of our community sponsors. These local businesses believe in our athletes, our schools, and the pride of being a Decatur Eagle. When you hear their names during our broadcasts, remember, they're the ones helping us bring you every first down, every touchdown, and every victory. Be sure to thank them with your business and your support. Together, we're building community, celebrating excellence, and cheering on the Eagles. Thanks to the proud sponsors of the Decatur Sports Network.
Hey everybody, it's Case and Caraway with the Caraway team. We're back at it. We're here to check on the best Wise County landscaper, Chase Chapman. I saw him going to this door. I don't know what he's doing, but we're going to check on him.
Tell me a little bit more about how you're feeling, Mr. Chapman.
I don't know, man. I just kind of feel like a nobody. I kind of think I'm a loser, man. I think I'm a Bridgeport Bull.
Oh, you're not a Bridgeport Bull. You're suffering from a common condition, mascot alumnus confusion. You're a Decatur Eagle.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Yeah!
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding area. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Handlin, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant in our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications, and policy terms may vary by situation.
The law firm of Kernot and Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle. With its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square, the firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot and Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Injuries happen, and you want your athlete.
Welcome to Decatur football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation, as we get ready to start your Rosenbaum Dental first quarter here at Porcupine Stadium. A big ball game, the biggest one of the year, at least for these two teams, between Decatur and Springtown. Pat Wadlington and Justin Reagan up here on the pavilion on the home side. at Springtown. Thank you for joining us tonight. I already got one of my favorite shout-outs of the night, our number one top fan, Tommy Williams. Tommy, thank you for joining us on Halloween night. Make sure if you're at the house, you got plenty of candy for everybody to come by. What a night for football. And it's Caden Cobb and Wyatt Dunn back deep to receive the Porcupines opening kickoff. They'll be booting it toward the north end zone. The Eagles will be moving on offense from our left to right and left to right on your screen. Kick is away. Looks like it's going to be Cobb from the 3. He'll bring it out to the 15, out across the 20, still on his feet, out to the 25, stumbles all the way down to the 32. Nice return there by Cobb, and good field position for the Eagle offense and young Reese Reagan as he leads his offensive unit onto the field. Eagles dressed in white pants, white jerseys, white helmets with blue numbers and trim and a blue D on the side. I think these are my favorite uniforms. And Springtown the exact opposite in all black. On 1st and 10 from the 32, Reagan in a shotgun. Dunn comes in motion. Straight ahead handoff to Milligan. He's across the 35 to the 36. Gain of 4.
Yeah, I think it's important early to get the running game kind of working before you get kind of too tricky. Get the running game, maybe get the first down and move from there.
Dunn in motion again on 2nd and 6. That'll send 3 receivers wide left. Reagan's going to throw it. It's complete to Dunn on the far side. He's got loose. He's got a Christian Heston first down, and he's into Springtown territory. Nice gain on 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I'm not sure who was out there from Springtown, but he had a chance at making that tackle for a loss, and Dunn was able to kind of just slip him, get outside, had some good blocking out there.
The Eagles hurry to the line of scrimmage at the Porcupine 42, opening possession of the game. Straight ahead handoff across the 40. I would assume that would be Fletcher or Milligan.
That was Fletcher. Yep, that was Fletcher.
2nd and 8, and the offense will move quickly again. Ball on the left hash, 3 receivers right. Reagan with a snap, looks to throw. Throws left, complete. That looks like it's to Berg, and that's good for another Christian Heston first down at the Springtown 32. Well, they'll mark him at the 31.
Very quick pace by Decatur to start with.
I like it.
Yeah.
On 1st down, they'll hand it straight ahead. It's Milligan. Oh, he almost broke it, but he's inside the 25 to the 23. Nice gain of 8. Eagle offense looking sharp here. Had a week off, got a little rest. Worked out some bugs on 2nd and 2 here. 2 receivers, well, empty set for Reagan. Now he'll look to the sideline. 3 right, 2 left.
It's like cover 0 maybe. They look like they're bringing everybody.
Springtown showing blitz, and here they come. Reagan gets it quickly away. It's complete on the far side, but no gain. It looked like that was Berg again. You know, he's tried to make a move. I think he slipped a little bit there.
I'll take our chances out there throwing the screen pass one-on-one with Chase out there on trying to put a move on somebody.
On 3rd and 2, Jenkins will go out, and Rivera will come in. Eagles with a wing on both sides in a pistol formation. Now Rivera comes in motion to the near side. Handoff Milligan. Off the right side, nothing going there. And it's going to be 4th down and 2. Porcupine defense did a good job of stuffing that up. Looked like Robert Lewis there playing that left defensive end or nose tackle position, a former Decatur Eagle. Jenkins will come back on 4th and 2. Play clock at 18. 3 receivers left. Jenkins to the right. There's a snap. Handoff Fletcher. He's through. He's got the first down inside the 20. And the Eagles are in the quick car red zone with under 10 minutes left here in your Rosenbaum Dental first period. Reagan runs to the line of scrimmage, tells everybody to hurry up. 2 receivers wide to each side. There's a snap. Handoff Milligan. He works his way all the way down to the 10.
Yeah, Decatur's doing a really good job on first down of getting positive 4 or 5 yards on those plays and making 2nd and 3rd down way more easy to get.
On 2nd and 3, everybody comes in tight. Quick pitch to the outside to Milligan. He's inside the 10. He's near the line to gain. He'll be about a yard short. 3rd and 1. Eagle offense showing Springtown something that they probably haven't seen on film, which is this up-tempo to the line of scrimmage, quick snaps.
Well, they run the 3-man front, so I figured the running game would probably be something tonight we'd see.
Handoff, Milligan up the middle, and that one went nowhere. That was number 44, Austin Kirk. Dropped Milligan for a loss of 1.
Another big 4th down here on this first drive for Decatur.
Play call comes in from the sideline, and everybody lines up tight. 3 receivers tight to the left. Jenkins alone to the right in man coverage. It's a reverse, and this is Wyatt Dunn is in for your first Texas Bank touchdown of the night. And I didn't look to see who the recipient is, but Rob has sent it to me, and I have to get on my email to find out who the beneficiary is of your Texas Bank touchdowns tonight.
Yep, so that's going to be $25 donated by Texas Bank to a non-athletic program there at Decatur High School. Still looking.
Yeah, we'll get it. Your Decatur Tire extra point is up and good, and the Eagles take a quick 7-0 lead on your James Wood scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to X-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation here at Porcupine Stadium in Springtown, as Decatur takes a quick lead on the opening possession of the game, 7-0. Sam, I had you turned down there on the Decatur Conference Center sideline. I got you up now. Hopefully you're with us.
I got you.
I don't know if you tried to chime in.
I did, but you guys were doing such a good job, and the pace was so frenetic that it didn't really allow for it anyway.
Your Parker Properties kickoff fielded at the 20 and brought out all the way to the 35. Kind of a short kick into the wind.
Now let's do a Teresa Mater scoring summary here.
Bring it on.
So that was 12 plays. It went 68 yards. Took 3 minutes and 3 seconds. It was capped off by a 7-yard touchdown run by Wyatt Dunn there, making it 7-0.
By the way, I did find out my information. The beneficiary of the Texas Bank donations for the Texas Bank touchdowns tonight is the National Spanish Honor Society. The week of October 24th was the National Honor Society, but we didn't have a game, so let's just say both. 1st and 10. Porcupines in their first possession. They'll run a jet sweep to the near side. He gets the edge. Looked like Keaton Good was getting hold there on the corner. No call, but that'll be a first down.
Colton Brazil comes up from safety and makes that tackle there on the sidelines. Looks like gain of maybe 8.
It's going to be 9. I thought they were going to give him the first down, but it is 2nd and 1. Ball at the Springtown 46. Hill under center, the running back almost 9 yards deep, and he'll hand it to him. And he's tackled by Brazil right at the line of scrimmage, but he falls forward for 2. That's going to be good for the first down. That was John Lardizabal. John it is. I have not seen an offensive set like that in a long time.
It was very old school. Very old school.
On 1st and 10, Hill will be in a shotgun, and John right behind him. Now a wing moves from right to left. Play fake. Pass is complete on the near side. That's to number 19, Pilot Grubis. And that's going to be another Springtown first down. So far, with 7:11 left here in the Rosenbaum Dental first quarter, it looks like this game's going to be everything everybody hoped it would be. 3 receivers left on 1st and 10 for the Porcupines. Play fake. Hill looking deep. And he throws it complete across the middle. That's to number 5, Christian Mendoza. And that was...
No catch.
Oh, he dropped it? Wow.
Yeah, that's good.
It must have been Molina coming in from the backside and punching it loose because it hit him right in the hands.
Yeah, I think Molina and Cooper kind of came together there and kind of knocked that ball down.
Yes, sir. It was knocked down on the wrap-up from behind. And it was almost looked like 2 steps, but you just don't know anymore.
I thought it might have been a fumble myself. On 2nd and 10, Hill from a shotgun. He hands it off, and that ball was hanging out the side. John had that one on his left hip and able to hang on to it. Short gain of 1, and that's going to bring up 3rd and long here for the Porcupines. Their opening possession of the game.
Springtown is not small up front, man. Those guys are big.
Yeah,
36 is huge, too.
Plenty of them.
Yeah, one thing that stuck out to me, too, is how big their tight end, Ferguson, is, number 15. He is a load.
13 seconds left on the play clock here, 3rd and 9. They'll hand it to, nope, Hill's going to keep it himself, and he's got the first down. I thought John had it around the right side, and Hill kind of held it himself and almost kind of stopped there for a second.
Yeah, it almost looked like he was looking at a read option, looking at that backside slant maybe, and it wasn't there, and he quickly made a quick decision and took off.
Oh, another first down for Springtown as they try to take it in and tie this one up, or at least get 3 on the board. As your clock continues to run on your James Wood scoreboard with under 6 minutes to go. We apologize for not having that clock on our graphics tonight. I'll explain about it later. 1st and 10, Hill. He's going to keep it around the right side. He's got a seam. He's inside the 20, and Hill's going to score. Kane Hill with the Porcupines' first touchdown of the night. Pending this extra point, this one's going to be tied up.
Yeah, he's someone we talked about in the pregame. You're going to have to figure out how to corral him and make someone else on their team beat us.
Oswaldo Barroso, the kicker for the Porcupines. Leighton Murrell with the hold. The snap was high. He did a great job of getting that one down, and the extra point is good. We're tied 7-7 here at Porcupine Stadium. We'll be back.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
The Decatur Sports Network is made possible by the support of our community sponsors. These local businesses believe in our athletes, our schools, and the pride of being a Decatur Eagle. When you hear their names during our broadcasts, remember, they're the ones helping us bring you every first down, every touchdown, and every victory. Be sure to thank them with your business and your support. Together, we're building community, celebrating excellence, and cheering on the Eagles. Thanks to the proud sponsors of the Decatur Sports Network.
Hey everybody, it's Casey.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. We're tied 7-7 with 5:40 left in the Rosenbaum Dental first quarter, as Springtown ready to kick off following its touchdown by its quarterback, Kane Hill. Kick is deep. It's going to be Cobb from the 6 this time. He's out across the 15, across the 20, brought down to the 23. Really, really good tackle there. That's number 23, Luis Loscano. So 1st and 10, Decatur from its own 23-yard line. About 10 yards worse field position than they had on the opening possession of the game. Ball on the right hash. That's a handoff to Milligan, and he's met immediately by number 32, Kason Beeman. There was another Porcupine in on that play. I think that might be a loss of a yard or so. See where they spot it. They're going to leave the yard marker right where it is. So 2nd and 10. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, and that's Jenkins. Now Milligan motions out of the backfield. There's a flag on the play. Milligan's got it, and he's knocked out after about a 1-yard gain.
I think they may have killed that play midstream there.
Well, the snap was funny too. Let's see what this is. That's going to be illegal procedure on Decatur. This is the kind of stuff you can't do in this ball game. Put yourself behind the chains in your own territory.
Yeah, being on the Springtown side, they took a little bit to kind of fill in, but they're starting to fill in a little bit more, and you definitely don't want to get this crowd an opportunity to get kind of ramped up on you.
So 2nd and 15, Decatur from their own 18 now. Reagan's going to throw it. He's got 2 men wide open. It's Wyatt Dunn. He's got it. Dunn is going to score. It's going to be 82 yards from Reagan to Dunn, and that was a busted coverage by the Porcupines. There were 2 guys wide open. Another Texas Bank touchdown and money in the bank for the National Spanish Honor Society. Boy, Reeves did a good job. That guy was wide. There wasn't anybody within 15 yards of him, and he just laid it up high.
Dropped it in the bucket.
Yep. Let him run under it. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it.
I don't know what happened there to their defense. That was puzzling.
It looked like did he pump fake to the left for a short pass? Your Decatur Tire extra point is good.
I didn't see the action. Yeah, I didn't see the action if there was.
14-7 your score on your James Wood scoreboard. We'll be back with more Decatur Eagle football in a moment.
With the Caraway team. We're back at it. We're here to check on the best Wise County landscaper, Chase Chapman. I saw him going to this door. I don't know what he's doing, but we're going to check on him.
Tell me a little bit more about how you're feeling, Mr. Chapman.
I don't know, man. I just kind of feel like a nobody. I kind of think I'm a loser, man. I think I'm a Bridgeport Bull.
Oh, you're not a Bridgeport Bull. You're suffering from a common condition, mascot alumnus confusion. You're a Decatur Eagle.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Yeah!
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation as Decatur takes the lead quickly 14-7. We're ready for another Parker Properties kickoff. You want to do your Teresa Mater scoring summary? It should be fast.
Yes, it will be fast. That was about 48 seconds total. Took 2 plays. It was capped off by an 82-yard touchdown pass from Reagan to Dunn, making it 14-7 Decatur.
That kick's going to be fair caught at the 10-yard line.
That's helpful.
Drayson Ortiz was the kicker on the Parker Properties kickoff, and we've got an injured Porcupine at the 36-yard line. Looks to be number 32. If that's Cason Beeman, that's going to hurt the Porcupines.
We want to go to a break real quick.
Yeah, let's take a quick break. We'll be back.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football as Cason Beeman assisted off the field. That's going to be a big loss for Springtown. We hate to see that, assuming that he can't come back. But Hill will go under center on 1st and 10. And he'll hand it to John. He's got plenty of room. Wide open through the line of scrimmage.
Ball.
All the way out across the 31. I don't know what you saw.
He must have been falling down. I thought that was the ball out.
Now Springtown will go quick, 1st and 10. John goes out of. Now we're gonna have a flag. Looks like illegal procedure. Porcupines. Well, it has been. It's been quite a three-quarters of a quarter.
We're not even 8 minutes into this.
No.
Yeah, you know, the post trick or treat crowd is who's funneling in now. So you're gonna have lots of rowdy kids and parents that are ready to do something other than watch their kids. I guarantee you that.
Maybe they'll throw me some Skittles up here since we had to miss some trick or treating tonight.
So 1st and 15. Springtown now from their own 32. Hand off John up the middle. He's got plenty of room, breaks free. He's out across the 50, tackled from behind. Looked like Molina.
That was Moreno.
But they are having some success running it straight up the gut at the Eagles, and that's got to be that big offensive line blocking against that three-man front from Decatur.
Yeah, I think just the threat of Hill back there also kind of makes your head kind of look both ways.
Unbalanced left this time for Springtown, and they'll run it in that direction. John across the Decatur 45 down to the 42, gain of 3.
You know, they have some running backs that kind of look for the hole and then hit their speed. Man, he is full throttle the minute he touches that football. He runs hard. Got 2nd down and 6 here from the 41 for Springtown. Looks like Hill's under center.
There's your snap. That's a play fake this time. Hill's going to throw it along the far side. It's a little bit too far, looking for Christian Mendoza, incomplete, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 7. Maybe 6.
3rd down 6.
Springtown taking their time here.
I think a lot of this is going to depend on which team's defense can get off the field.
Like I said, whichever one makes the most mistakes probably will go home not happy. On 3rd and 6. Hill rolls to his right, throws right, complete for a 1st down. There's a flag in the secondary. Maybe a lineman downfield. Looks like it's going to be a lineman downfield to me.
Yeah, based on where that's at.
It's either that or something on the defense. I would hope for a lineman downfield as a Decatur broadcast. Oh, they're going to wave it off.
I bet that's what it was. I bet it was called originally lineman downfield and then discussed how far he was downfield.
Yeah. So Springtown on the move now in its 2nd possession here in the 1st quarter. They trail 14-7 on the James Wood scoreboard with 2:50 left in your Rosenbaum Dental 1st. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, pistol formation. Hill's going to throw it. Complete to number 15, all the way down to the Decatur 15. That's Carson Ferguson, big tight end you've been talking about.
Yeah. He's just finding, looks like we're running a zone on the backside there in that play and just sit down in the zone, and Hill's able to find him.
Pretty easy pitch and catch on that one. 1st and 10, Porcupines. 3 receivers right. John back deep as Hill's under center. They'll hand it to John up the middle. He's inside the 10, down to the 8. I mean, that's just straight ahead.
Yep.
Good blocking up front.
9 yards deep running back at full throttle.
Yep. He is literally 9 yards behind the quarterback.
But you can see why they do that because of the head of steam that he comes with there.
Gives him a little time to see things as well, I would imagine. 2nd down 3, inside the Decatur 10. Hill's going to roll left, throws left, complete at the 2, tackled there by Cobb, but that's going to be good for a Springtown 1st down, and it's going to be 1st and goal from the Decatur 2.
1st and goal. Taking Cobb on the tackle for the Eagles.
Hill is going to keep it himself right up the middle, and He is in for the touchdown. What did I say before this game started? I think this was going to be one of the tight ball games between Decatur and Springtown.
Yeah, I think Decatur's defense, both drives, has had a chance 3rd and 10, 3rd and 8 to get off the field and hasn't done it, and Springtown's made them pay for it.
Osvaldo Barroso in for the second extra point of the night. Well, I don't think that's who that is. The extra point's good. Got to get a number on the kicker next time because I don't think
it was 16.
Yeah, that was actually Brennan Smith. So my roster is, let's just stay here. Stay here. Minute 30 left in your Rosenbaum Dental first quarter. 14-14 your score, and it has been it's been all offense so far.
It's been a track meet,
it really has.
as they say.
It really has. Shout out tonight on Halloween night to Dane Chapman, Scarface Pat, Leighton Harris, my son Cam, and Ramsey Armstrong. I don't know where they are, but for some reason they must not have much else going on to do. They're listening to us.
Well, you said this was a big game and it was going to draw people from all over,
yeah.
So.
It has filled up here on the Springtown side. Not as much as I thought it would be, though, for this particular game. The Decatur side is full. Obviously, the bleachers are a little smaller. But that is number 16. Brennan Smith with the kicking duties. Back deep is Cobb and Dunn. Kicked it twice to Cobb. It looks like they're going to do it again, keeping it away from number 5. From the 7. Caden out to the 20, met again and thrown down sumo style there by number 1, Aiden Adams. You know they have wrestling at this school. I don't know if you knew that.
I can see.
I'm a huge fan of the sport, especially if you play football.
This feels like a rivalry game, guys.
Yep. So Casey Boner in now. He's in slot left with Berg far to his outside. This is going to be a handoff. Nothing really working, but now a sudden surge at the 25 all the way out to the 29.
That's a good push. Well, that offensive line, you know, Decatur's offensive line definitely wants a little bit of that respect that we're giving to the Springtown offensive line for sure, so they showed it there.
They'll call it a gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Snap is back to Reagan looking to throw it. Throws it toward the far side, incomplete. He was looking for Boner. And that was Adams on the coverage, and that was tight coverage there. Adams able to get that left hand in there and knock it down. So 3rd and 5, Decatur. From their own 29. Reagan, Boner, Berg, and Rivera are your receivers. Fletcher in the backfield with Reagan. Now Fletcher's going to motion out. Reagan looking to throw under a little pressure. It's a middle screen to Boner. Nothing working. Nothing working. That looked like Robert Lewis and Adams again. They sniffed that one out. Looked like they'd seen that on film. Loss of 1 on the play, and for the first time, one of these two teams is going to punt. 37 seconds and still counting here in the Rosenbaum Dental first quarter. Wyatt Dunn, the punter. The deep man is Riley Jackson for the Porcupines. Standing at the Springtown 35. Dunn will be punting into a slight wind in his face. Snap is away, as is the punt. It's short. It's muffed off to the side. It's going to hit out of bounds near the 40. They're going to mark it inside the Decatur 40-yard line. And this Decatur defense is going to have to show that they can stop the Porcupines here.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I guess the play clock must have been less than the game clock right there. Otherwise, the only move there is to flip the field.
Yeah, I checked that actually. I was thinking the same thing, and it was about an 8, 9, 10-second difference.
I missed a shout-out on the group of former Decatur Eagles. They left out Cade Montgomery, of all people. He's sitting there right with them. My son says, I left him out. Thanks for listening, fellas. On 1st and 10, pistol formation for Springtown. Play fake. Hill's going to throw it. Throws it complete. Oh, incomplete. In and out of the hands of Mendoza. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10, but clock is stopped with 4 seconds left. And your Rosenbaum Dental first quarter. Thank you to all our sponsors, whether you sponsor quarters or actual plays or something else that Rob's come up with creatively to create a sponsor for us. If you could see all of our equipment up here, it's not cheap.
Yes, that's very true.
And he pays us really well.
He does. We are paid handsomely.
You guys are getting paid for this?
Well, it was sarcasm, bro.
No.
So Hill's going to keep it on the play fake. He breaks into the secondary, and he is going to stroll into the end zone. 38-yard touchdown.
Just for the record, guys, that was a line from a movie called We Are the Millers. So.
I have seen it. I have seen it. That's about the only line that you can say on the air.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Springtown takes the lead. And this Decatur defense is going to have to tighten up somehow. There's way too much space in the running game for Springtown, for Decatur to stay in this one. So Smith on for the extra point. His third one of the quarter is up and good. And after just 1 quarter of play, it's Springtown 21, Decatur 14. We'll be back with more after this.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding area. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Handlin, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant in our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle Football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation, as we start your NRS second quarter with Decatur receiving the kickoff from Springtown after they take a 7-point lead at 21-14. Talking during the break, the Decatur defense is going to have to figure out this Springtown rushing attack. There's a lot of room just running it straight ahead. It's going to make things difficult, and they're going to put a lot of pressure on the offense if the defense can't figure something out. That kickoff's going to go and hit at the, we got whistles. It's going to go nowhere, actually.
But they not, maybe they didn't blow it live?
Possibly.
It's interesting. I don't see a flag.
Mulligan.
Just going to let him do it again?
Sounds like it.
What is there much wind on the turf down there on the Decatur Conference Center sideline?
There is not, but once you elevate just a little bit, there is.
It's breezy up
but
here.
Down here, there's nothing really.
It's breezy up here, and that kick looked like it kind of hung up in the wind a little bit. It didn't go nearly as far as his first few that were going the other direction. Smith boots this one away, and that one hangs a little bit, and fielded at the 20. And that's Keaton good with it, and he doesn't do too good with it. Tackled at the 23. They'll spot him at the 24. So Eagle offense comes back onto the field. Berg, Rivera, Dunn, and Jenkins are your receiving core, with Rivera as a wing on the right side. Now Dunn's going to come in motion. Reagan's going to keep it himself up the middle. He's across the 25 to the 26. Short gain of 2.
Lots of movement going through there.
2nd and 8, Decatur from their own 26-yard line. Reagan in a shotgun. He'll send Fletcher out. Now he's going to throw it. Screen pass is complete, but nothing working right there. That was to Rivera, and no gain.
Looks like another Springtown player's down around the 15.
Yeah,
Number
I see
44.
I see 32's back in the ball game. The injured player that was injured earlier.
This looks like the player down is 44, Austin Kirk.
Looks like he's in some pain. Face down, now he rolls over on his back. Let's take this opportunity to take a break and see if they can tend to this young man. We'll be back.
May vary by situation.
The law firm of Kernot and Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle. With its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square, the firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot and Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Injuries happen.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. 11 minutes, 17 seconds left in your NRS second quarter as Austin Kirk is being helped to the sideline. Looks like that's a lower extremity left side injury. He's not putting much weight on that left leg. We wish him the best. 3rd and 9, though, for the Eagles here from their own 25. They trail 21-14 here in this all-important ball game here. Winner's going to take control of district with 1 week left. Jenkins is split very, very wide to the far side, all by himself. Now he's going to trot a little bit closer to everybody else and line up just outside the hash. Pistol formation. Play fake. Reagan looks to throw it. It's flushed out of the pocket to his right. Evades one man but can't get away from two, and he's tossed down at the 11. That was 23. Luis Lascano. He had a big tackle on a kickoff earlier, and Decatur's going to have to punt it from deep in their own territory. And all of a sudden, the momentum looks like it has shifted toward the black uniforms.
Do we say the dark side?
You can. They have their own broadcast, so we probably don't have too many interlopers on ours from Springtown. Dunn gets it away. This punt better. It's going to be fair caught at the 49-yard line. Riley Jackson. But Springtown with real good field position here at the Decatur 49. They lead by 7. 10 minutes to go before halftime, and Springtown will get the ball to start the third quarter. That's a really important series right here for the Decatur defense.
I think it kind of starts, we talked about when we played Brock, it was keep your eye on Matlock, and when you play Liberty Christian, it's keep your eye on Cooper Witten. I think tonight you have to find 7 on every play. And you got to have somebody mark 7 on every play. The old adage is hit the quarterback on every play.
On 1st and 10, Hill's going to throw it. Quick pass complete on the near side. That's to the big tight end. He's inside the 45 down to the 44, Carson Ferguson. Second and 4, Springtown from the Decatur 44-yard line. 9:53 and counting here in your NRS second quarter. 21-14 Springtown is your score. An empty set here for Hill. 3 left, 2 to the right. Hill rolls to his left. Now he's going to throw back to the near side. It's complete. And the run inside the 40, inside the 30. One man to beat, and he's not going to get him. That's a touchdown to number 5, Christian Mendoza. And that's going to put Springtown up 2 scores, 27-14, pending the extra point. That's just way too easy. You can't win football games giving up big plays like that. That's about the third one of the half.
That was a good play design by Springtown as they kind of rolled Kane Hill to the left, spun around, threw it to the right. Mendoza had the lineman out there. It was Church at that point.
So the Springtown fight song plays again here right to our right-hand side. Smith in for the extra point. Leighton Murrell with the hold. Kicks up. It's good, and it's 28-14 Springtown. We'll take a break and be right back.
And you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to x-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
The Decatur Sports Network.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. As Smith boots this one, it's high. It's going to be fielded by Dunn at the 15. He's going to try to take it all the way across to the far side. Now he cuts up the middle. He's got space. He's across the 35, across the 40. He's going to be tackled at about the 48-yard line, but a nice return there by the electric sophomore, Wyatt Dunn.
You know, I noticed a couple drives ago that we had kind of done some subbing and other stuff, and Dunn was off the field. Offensively, anytime we have the ball, Dunn needs to be on the field.
Yeah.
He is that electric in what he does.
And if he's on the field, the other team also knows he's on the field.
Yes.
And he is on the field. On the far side, split wide. Pistol formation on 1st and 10. Eagle offense needing to respond. Reagan's going to throw it deep down the middle. He's looking for Berg, and he's got it inside the 10, inside the 5 at the 4-yard line.
That was big. We needed that. We needed that for some momentum. Good ball. Good route by Chase. Way to kind of cut over and take the cornerback kind of out of the play.
I don't know how far that was. We're at the 48 and we're at the 4. You did the math.
Yeah. Good ball. Good ball. We needed that.
1st and goal, Eagles. Handoff, looked like it was to Milligan, and there is just nothing working in the running game straight ahead. Nothing.
No, after those first two drives, Springtown came over here and must have had a little chat with their with their front six, and they run a strange front of a three-man front, 3 linebackers and 3 safeties, and he kind of rovers, that safety does, and comes down in the box and some other things. I think they've kind of gone to more of a 4-man front, and they're putting more pressure in the box.
Loss of 1, 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll hand it off to Milligan. There were some guys in the backfield, but he was able to kind of step over them and gain of 2 at the 4-yard line.
That's a terrible spot.
Still, I thought he was down at the 2.
Yeah, that's a terrible spot. That's okay.
So now 3rd and goal from the 4. Reagan's going to roll right, throws it, incomplete. It hit Fletcher in the hands right at the goal line, but it would have been a tough catch, but that ball was on the money. It's just incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down, and I think the field goal unit's coming on. Yep. That's going to be Anthony Weeks coming in to try to kick a field goal here for the Eagles.
Yeah, I'd really love to see, I know he's my son at quarterback, but I'd really love to see more opportunities in the air there at the 4-yard line instead of just taking one shot, throwing the ball. I think that's where we have a big advantage on Springtown right now.
It'll be a 22-yard attempt, and Weeks kicks it, and it is good. So at least the offense responds with some points. Only 3, though. 28-17 is your score. We'll take a quick break right after this.
is made possible by the support of our community sponsors. These local businesses believe in our athletes, our schools, and the pride of being a Decatur Eagle. When you hear their names during our broadcasts, remember, they're the ones helping us bring you every first down, every touchdown, and every victory. Be sure to thank them with your business and your support. Together, we're building community, celebrating excellence, and cheering on the Eagles. Thanks to the proud sponsors of the Decatur Sports Network.
Hey everybody, it's Case and Caraway with the Caraway team. We're back at it. We're here to check on the best Wise County landscaper, Chase Chapman. I saw him going to this door. I don't know what he's doing, but we're going to check on him.
Tell me a little bit more about how you're feeling, Mr. Chapman.
I don't know, man. I just kind of feel like a nobody. I kind of think I'm a loser, man. I think I'm a Bridgeport Bull.
Oh, you're not a Bridgeport Bull. You're suffering from a common condition, mascot alumnus confusion. You're a Decatur Eagle.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Yeah!
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by that Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. As your Parker Properties kickoff, Ortiz is away. It's going to be fielded at the 12-yard line, out across the 20 to the 25, and now out to the 30-yard line is number 20, Caden Rogers. Teresa made her scoring summary.
Yeah, let's do a quick summary here. So that was 6 plays, 49 yards. Took a minute 15. Was capped off by a 21-yard field goal there by Mr. Anthony Weeks to give us a score 28-17 Springtown. 8 minutes, 8 seconds left, second quarter.
Yeah, the defense is going to have to tighten up here and not give them 50-yard touchdown plays. At least make them work for it. See if they can make some adjustments. Secondary off by about 10 yards here on 1st and 10. As Hill in a shotgun, he's going to hand it on a jet sweep here to the near side, and that's to number 5, Christian Mendoza. And easy to get around the edge there, and that's not supposed to happen like that. Looked like Keaton Good was blocked to the outside. He just cut up behind him.
Yeah, I feel like that we're a little fear of their speed, so our secondary's way off the ball, and it's allowing their receivers and their linemen to kind of pull and get ahead of us and get those blocks down the field, making it pretty easy for Springtown's offense right now.
On 2nd and 1, they'll hand it to the running back, and he's met near the line to gain. It's going to be close. Yeah, they're going to move the chains. That'll be first down. First down, Porcupines from their own 41-yard line. That was John Lardizabal on the carry. And I'm not making that up. 3 wide right or left in a pistol formation. They'll hand it to John going left. He tries to get the corner and does. Heads behind 2 big linemen. He's out across the 50-yard line, right near the line to gain. They're going to mark him right at the Renshaw Drug 50.
You know, I don't like to pick on the refs much, but as he ran around the outside, we were hooked there and held pretty bad around the corner there.
I think Coach Huff's telling the official on the
that was bad. We were held by the face mask, I believe, right there.
In any event, it's 2nd and 1. Springtown from midfield. Handoff, John hesitates at midfield, and he pushes forward. It's going to be near the line to gain. It's going to depend on the spot. The far side official says it's a first down.
That's twice. It doesn't look like they've got a yard, and
the one thing they don't need is help.
So they will move the chains, and we're under 7 minutes before half. 6:43 and counting on your James Wood scoreboard, which also shows Springtown up 28-17. 2 receivers wide right, tied into the left side. Now an empty set for Hill. Now we've got motion along the line, and it's going to be back the Porcupines up 5 yards.
Yeah, that set makes me nervous, though, when they run the running back out of the backfield. Not necessarily because they're going to look for a big play, but you got to keep your eye on the quarterback.
I was about to say.
Got to keep your eye on the quarterback.
That was a 2 tight end set for them, too.
Can't let your eyes take over as you see that motion out of the backfield. You got to make sure you're doing your job and staying in your gaps.
On 1st and 15 now from their own 46. The Porcupines, Hill's going to play fake, throws it over the middle, complete. Brazil there to meet the receiver, but he hangs on to the ball at the Decatur 45. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 for Springtown as they hurry to the line of scrimmage now. A wing on each side, 2 receivers to each side, pistol formation, play fake. Hill's going to throw it, looking deep, going deep down the middle. He's got a man wide open at the Decatur 20, and he's going to be brought down by Brazil at the 19. And this Springtown offense is just giving the Decatur defense fits.
Yeah, Colton Brazil was there. He just seemed like he kind of hesitated those last couple of steps. Normally he's the guy that comes down and lays the big lick. I'd have liked to seen him come across there and just take a hit on that guy.
Springtown in the Decatur red zone at the 18-yard line. Hill takes a snap, hands it to Lazardabal. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to score. 2 Eagles had him at the 14, and it looked like they just let him go. He just busted right through him. And that's another touchdown for Springtown, and they are putting some points on the board on this Decatur defense. 34 now, pending the extra point.
I feel like we've had the plays kind of in front of us to make some big plays, and we're just not making that big play when we need it, and it's turning into a couple extra chances for Springtown, and they're putting touchdowns on the board.
So Brendan Smith's extra point is good. 5:17 left in your NRS second quarter. 35-17 Springtown. We'll be back.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football as Springtown kicks it off. It's fielded at the 15-yard line, brought out across the 30 and breaks into the open. It's Jamari Fletcher with a spin move. He's out across the Renshaw Drug 50 and brought down at the Springtown 48. And it's going to take plays like that for Decatur to stay in this game and crawl back into it as they trail 35-17 with just over 5 minutes before half.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the big plays are there offensively, but we've also given up 35 points and a half, which is tough.
More pressure here on the Eagle offense. Pistol formation. Reagan's going to throw it, completes it to Dunn here on a slant route on the near side. They'll mark him at the 42, gain of 5. Really good coverage there by number 20, Caden Rogers for Springtown.
Yeah, their speed on defense is really showing up too. They're able to play a little bit more man, play a little bit more closer coverage, so some of these blocks aren't getting there.
On 2nd and 5, Reagan gives it straight ahead to Milligan. He's met at the line of scrimmage by Robert Lewis, trips him up at the 41. 3rd and 1. They'll call it 3rd and 4 for the Eagles on the James Wood scoreboard. Clock running with 4:20 left before half. Dunn's going to come in motion. Reagan fakes it to him, going to throw it. Going deep down the middle. Got a man. It's Milligan. He bobbles it and catches it, and it's a touchdown Decatur. 41 yards from Reagan to Milligan, and he caught it about 4 times.
I've seen that exact play during 7-on-7 multiple times, and
does he bobble it every time?
He caught it tonight.
Yeah.
Attaboy, Jake.
Another Texas Bank touchdown And that's $25 more to the National Spanish Honor Society. I wish I could speak a little Spanish on the broadcast. Where's Senor when I need him?
We've got a wounded kicker over here.
Oh, it was Ortiz in for the Decatur Tire extra point, which is good. We'll get an update from you down at the Decatur Conference Center sideline when we come back.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding area. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Handlin, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant in our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications, and policy terms may vary by situation.
The law firm.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. As our Parker Properties kickoff is away by Drayson Ortiz. It's going to be fielded at the 9-yard line, brought out across the 20. Now trying to take it across field. Now cuts up the middle. So all the way to the 34-yard line. We've got a flag and an Eagle down on the field. It looked like the way he's rolling around on the ground, we may have a crackback block. Blindside block.
Speaking of rolling down on the ground, guys, I can give you an update on Weeks.
That's Kaiser.
Our kicker.
Yeah, what's going on over there? Hamstring again?
No, sir. So on the very first kick, he ended up on the ground on the plant, and he was rolling around, and right now his ACL feels pretty loose in his right leg.
No.
Sadly.
That was on the field goal, or
on the
extra
first
point,
PAT,
right?
yes, sir.
Yeah, I was wondering why that wasn't flagged.
It looks like they're looking at Swift's left knee as well, so Coach Huff out on the field. I think that's Coach Huff.
Yeah, it is. We want to take a quick
Well,
break
they look
here.
like he's getting up now.
Okay.
One of the Springtown coaches out there to help him as well. Nice to see. It's probably the trainer, but still. So
Yeah, a lot of these kids have known each other since they were super young, going to both these schools. They've played each other through Pee Wee and middle school and now high school. They know a lot of guys on both rosters. So
they've marked this penalty off, but I didn't see the announcement.
It was a crackback.
Okay.
It was a personal foul.
Okay. So this is Springtown's worst field position of any possession they've had tonight, with 4:02 left before halftime. See if this Eagle defense can get a stop for once tonight and maybe give their offense one more chance, because Springtown gets the ball coming out in the third quarter. Right now an 11-point lead for the Porcupines. On 1st and 10, Hill in a pistol formation, 2 receivers wide left. Hand off to John coming left, and several Eagles there at the line of scrimmage, and a good job there. Probably one of the best defensive efforts we've had on a running play so far in this game, 2 yards.
Yeah. Well, like I said, they've had the opportunities to get off the field, and Springtown has found a way to kind of avoid those on almost every drive. So I feel like the Decatur defense, as bad as it's looked, is close on certain drives. That they just need that play. They need some kind of switch and momentum here.
J.G. Marchie is in at safety now. It's the first time I've seen him on the field. May have been there before. Hill's going to keep this one. He breaks through the line of scrimmage, and Marchie can't get him. And Hill down the far sideline. And it's Kaysen Cooper coming from all the way over here on the near side corner. Nice job there by Kaysen to prevent a touchdown. But another huge gain in the running game by Springtown in this first half.
Hill's kind of
he's fast.
Well, he's kind of overstretching there as he comes back to the huddle, too. That may be something to keep your eye on.
Kaysen showed a little bit of speed there.
Yeah, and we know that Hill's a sprinter, obviously. Ran in the regional. He's 4.4, 4.3 speed. So
wow,
Cooper showed.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
but it sure looks like it. 1st and 10, Hill play fake, going to throw it. Ball's tipped in the air, picked off by Elisegwe. That's what the Eagles needed right there. Shane Elisegwe snags it out of the air on Halloween night.
Yeah, this official over here is not watching anything, man. Elisegwe just got his face ripped off. No call. And Coach King's giving him the business over there.
Well, more importantly even than that, the Eagles have the ball back with down 11 in 3 minutes to go. And a huge, huge turnover right there.
And Kaiser is looking at his lower left side of his leg.
That's not good. So 1st and 10, Reagan in a shotgun. Looks like Milligan behind him. They'll hand it to Jake. This time he does have some room through the line of scrimmage, across the 30 all the way out to the 34, gain of 8.
I think more than anything on this drive, you got 2:53 left. You want points for sure, but the last thing you want to do is give the ball back to Springtown, getting the ball out of halftime too. So I think this is big.
Reagan's going to throw this one after a play fake. Deep down the middle, looking for Dunn, and he's not going to get there. Looked like there was a little bit of an impeding of his route, but no call. That was Adams on the coverage. I'm sorry. That was Omar Hernandez.
I can hear the Decatur stands from here.
Yeah.
They are not happy.
I mean, he could have called it, but he also could have not called it. I didn't really see anything being grabbed. He just kind of was in his way.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 2. Really a big play right here. The Eagles really need to convert this first down for no other reason, just to keep the ball out of the hands of Springtown offense. Reagan's going to throw it. It's complete to Boner. What a catch.
That was a great catch by Casey. Great catch. In traffic. Good ball, had to be better.
Hernandez was all over it.
Yeah.
And Boner able to hang on to it for the Christia Heston first down. And the Eagle offense maintains possession here as we close out the NRS second quarter with under almost 2.5 minutes to go.
Another cover 0 coming, which should open up the middle of the field. They're straight man across the board.
No safeties. Pass is complete to Dunn. He breaks a tackle but can't break 2. And on that play, we threw a wide receiver screen.
I'm okay with that. And here's why you're okay with that. Because it's man outside. It's man on man, you beat one guy, and there's no help. So
we did beat one guy.
That's but in cover 0, that's your shot or the middle of the field. Now the difference of the middle of the field is, do you have enough time with the extra hats coming? So the bigger key is get it out of your sophomore quarterback's hands and let your wide receivers kind of go to work. And if you're going to let a wide receiver go to work, we're letting Wyatt Dunn do that, and I'm okay with that too.
And I'm standing right at the Decatur 47-yard line, which is exactly where the ball is. And the right defensive end for the Porcupines was lined up across from where the ball was. But,
I think they're struggling a little bit. The Zebras down there. Maybe that's not really a ref. It is Halloween. Maybe he's just dressed up.
Maybe they are, but that's not the reason we're down 11.
No, it's not. But like Sam said, they don't need any help either. So
No, that Springtown's a good squad. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder, how in the world did they struggle a little bit with some of those Fort Worth teams? Maybe they just
not focused.
Didn't show up.
Just not focused.
2nd and 10, Decatur. Handoff, Milligan coming right now. He cuts it up the middle. He's across the Renshaw drug 50 and inside the Springtown 45 down to the 44. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 1. Minute 47 as the clock runs here just before halftime. Your score 35-24 Springtown. Reagan in a shotgun. He'll hand this one to Milligan. It's through the line of scrimmage, but maybe a gain of – it was 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. So maybe just keep.
My bad. Another Christia Heston first down. As the clock continues to run, under a minute and a half now. Reagan hands it off to Milligan. He's inside the 40 down to the 37.
Both teams still with 3 timeouts each, so
you know
it's a lot of clock left regardless.
Coach Huff's going to let the clock continue to run as we near the 1 minute mark. Handoff Milligan again. Maybe a yard as the clock.
I feel like this is one of those lull their eyes to kind of sleep a little bit. I really do.
Well, if I'm sure they're smart, and they're going to know that there's only 50 seconds left. At some point, we're going to have to throw it. And we don't do it yet, and it's Fletcher who turns it up. And is it? Yep, they're going to move the chains. A Christian Heston first down. But
now I can see taking the timeout.
How many do we have left?
We have all 3.
Okay.
I always go back to the Brownwood game at Waco. That's the last time that I questioned.
And Reagan is going to throw it. He's got a man. It's done. Touchdown Decatur, 32 yards. What do I know? A Texas Bank touchdown and another 25 Buckaroos to the National Spanish Honor Society. I wonder if they'll pay him in pesos. You think? We got a few whistles, and it's going to be a timeout. Eagles with 23 seconds left. It's an odd time for a timeout.
Unless you're going to try to go for 2, make this a field goal game before the half.
Could be. Could be.
We do have a kicker that's injured, so.
Man, I'm proud of the boys. They gave the turnover. The offense has just had it pressure on them all night long to stay in this game, and they've responded every single time. You know, the one drive that we had where we had it 1st and goal on the 4 and had to settle for a field goal, that was going to be a killer.
Yeah.
That's really, if we can score, well, depending on what we do here, that is the difference in the game.
It is. Well, you know, we talked early on, too, in the pregame. Both of these teams' offenses are, you know, everybody's talked about, you've played some of these Fort Worth schools that, you've been scoring and scoring and scoring, and it's, both these teams have had to kind of answer questions of whether they're running it up, and I think it's just they're really good offenses across the board.
Here's a quick update on Kaiser Swift. Looks to be a sprain of some sort in his left knee on the outside of his left knee.
Any information on a return, yay or nay?
Questionable.
Okay. So the Eagles are going to go for 2. Reagan in a shotgun, looking to throw it, throws it towards the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for Fletcher, and one of the linebackers able to get over there and just last second bat it away, and it's 35-30. I do think the Eagles turn this thing around. I got a little text message. It might be some family juju. There's a little for our side. My Uncle Bill, Aunt Susie, Cousin Kelly, and his wife Julie just turned it online. And things turned around for the Eagles. So shout out to my fam out in Sulphur Springs. Thank you for listening. Hopefully see you at Thanksgiving or Christmas this year as we endure Halloween. Man, been a good first half. I did not think it would be 35-30 at halftime, though. And it might still not be. We need to gotta play some defense for 23 seconds.
Well, last drive, good response by Decatur's defense to kind of find that turnover, find that one play that you need that it seemed like they were just slightly missing. So,
we didn't do a Teresa Mater scoring summary, did we?
We didn't.
You got one going?
I'll have it for you in a minute.
We do have a Parker Properties kickoff coming up.
It was a 32-yard touchdown pass from Reagan to Wyatt Dunn. Giving us a 30-35 ball game. 23 seconds left here in the second quarter.
And Drayson Ortiz with your Parker Properties kickoff. This one's going to be low. Hits at the 15. Taken off the ground and out to the 21. That's number 6, Riley Jackson on the return. And 19 seconds remain. And that's plenty enough time for this Porcupine offense to score from where they're at on the field, which could be anywhere.
I've seen Mr. Hill run 100 yards faster than that. So just stay disciplined, keep the ball in front of you. You got to remember too. We talked about this. They've got 3 timeouts too. So
they're going to split 2 to the left and 1 wide, 2 to the right and 1 wide to the left, which is the wide side of the field. John in a pistol formation with Hill. Takes a snap, and Hill's going to keep it himself up the middle, and he'll make it out to the 30-yard line.
Looks like Springtown may just be happy to get it to the half, get the ball back to start here. No timeouts. Clock's running.
It looks like they are going to let it run out, and that's going to do it for the NRS second quarter and do it for the first half. It's been a good one. 35-30 Springtown will be your score. We'll come back, take a quick break, and come back with your halftime show. It'll be the Big Blue Marching Band and the Eagle Dolls, and then some discussion, scores around the area, and stats if we can find them. We'll be right back.
Of Kernot and Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle with its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square. The firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot and Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Injuries happen.
All right, everyone, welcome back. We are here at halftime here at Springtown Stadium, home of the Porcupines, I guess we'll call it. So it's halftime here at Springtown 35, Decatur 30. We are going to go here at halftime. It looks like the Eagle Dolls and the band are going to perform first, so we're going to go live to the field here and see if we can't pick up their halftime performance for you.
you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast track to x-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
The Decatur Sports Network is made possible by the support of our community sponsors. These local businesses believe in our athletes, our schools, and the pride of being a Decatur Eagle. When you hear their names during our broadcasts, remember, they're the ones helping us bring you every first down, every touchdown, and every victory. Be sure to thank them with your business and your support. Together, we're building community, celebrating excellence, and cheering on the Eagles. Thanks to the proud sponsors of the Decatur Sports Network.
Hey everybody, it's Case and Caraway with the Caraway team. We're back at it. We're here to check on the best Wise County landscaper, Chase Chapman. I saw him going to this door. I don't know what he's doing, but we're going to check on him.
Tell me a little bit more about how you're feeling, Mr. Chapman.
I don't know, man. I just kind of feel like a nobody. I kind of think I'm a loser, man. I think I'm a Bridgeport Bull.
Oh, you're not a Bridgeport Bull. You're suffering from a common condition, mascot alumnus confusion. You're a Decatur Eagle.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Yeah!
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding area. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Handlin, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant in our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Hallsale Street.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms may vary by situation.
The law firm of Kernot & Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle with its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square. The firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot & Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football as it's halftime here at Porcupine Stadium in Springtown. 35-30 is your halftime score. Springtown with a 5-point lead over the Eagles. This game, really, for all intents and purposes, will decide the district champion in District 5 4A. I've got some scores for you from around the area and of interest. Last night, way out west, Canyon West Plains, one of the higher-ranked schools in 4A, defeated Dumas 56-37. In a district game, Fort Worth Southwest defeated Western Hills 40-6. Now on to games tonight. Brock up 28-0 over Graham in the third quarter with 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ponder at halftime leads Paradise 14-13. Burke Burnett over Bridgeport 21-13 at half. Era leads Chico 20-0 at half. Peaster all over Boyd 17-0 at halftime. Also at halftime, Lovejoy over Denison, one of the teams on Decatur's schedule earlier this year, but that game didn't get to finish because of the storms. Grapevine Faith with Coach Mike Fuller, they trail Midland Christian 28-2. Still late in the second quarter there, all the way out in Midland. Glenrose up big over Benbrook 40-0. Stephenville over Brownwood 14-0 with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Kennedale over Lake Worth 32-0. More district play out of District 5. Carter Riverside and Diamond Hill Jarvis at 0. And Frisco Panther Creek over Aubrey 24-0. 6 minutes, 11 seconds left in the second quarter there. Alvarado over River Oaks Castleberry 21-0 as the second quarter just starts. Sulphur Springs leads Lake Dallas 21-7, also in the second quarter. And Salina up big over Nevada Community 44-0. So that'll do it for scores around the area. We've got 13 minutes and 20 seconds ticking off the scoreboard clock here at Porcupine Stadium as the Springtown Band begins its performance. I'll take another quick break, and when we come back, we'll have some halftime stats for you. We'll have more in your halftime show right after this.
West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Injuries happen and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40 plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast track to x-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
The Decatur Sports Network is made possible by the support of our community sponsors. These local businesses believe in our athletes, our schools, and the pride of being a Decatur Eagle. When you hear their names during our broadcasts, remember, they're the ones helping us bring you every first down, every touchdown, and every victory. Be sure to thank them with your business and your support. Together, we're building community, celebrating excellence, and cheering on the Eagles. Thanks to the proud sponsors of the Decatur Sports Network.
Hey, everybody. All right, everyone, welcome back here on the Decatur Sports Network. We are here halftime in Springtown. With score 35-30, Springtown over Decatur. We got about 10 minutes, 48 seconds left while Springtown's band kind of does their thing down there. We'll kind of go over some stats here in an electric kind of first half 65 points and a half is that's a barn burner to say the least. So just looking, we'll start with some Springtown stats. They're rushing team-wise, like we talked about, their three-headed monster. So they're 19 carries for 249 yards. Lardisable's done a lot of that damage here. He's got 144 yards rushing. I have Hill here for 88 yards. I do believe we may have a misprint there. I think I believe he had a pretty long run of about 65 yards there right before the interception. So he may have a little bit more. And then Mendoza's got 2 carries for 17 yards. Passing, Hill is 8 of 12 for 129, and he does have that 1 interception. Now we talked about receiving-wise, 8 catches, 129. Those have been spread out. Mendoza's got 4 for 74. Grubus has 2 for 38. Ferguson has 2 for 17. Looking over at the Decatur side, offensively, rushing yards, we have 22 carries for 68 yards. Milligan's got 13 for 45. Fletcher's 4 for 20. Wyatt Dunn is 1 for 8, and that was a touchdown to kind of start the game off there. And then Reagan's 2 carries for -9. A lot of that was lost on that the sack where he kind of got out of the pocket backwards and was sacked there. So looking here, passing yards for Reagan, he's 11 of 15, 3 touchdowns, 251 passing yards, and those have been spread out kind of across the board, led by Wyatt Dunn. He's got 5 catches for 141 yards and 2 touchdowns. Chase Berg has 2 catches for 57 with that big 49-yard catch he had there in the second quarter. Jake Milligan, 1 catch for 41 yards, and that was a touchdown. Casey Boner's got 2 for 12, and Rivera had 1, and it was caught at the line of scrimmage. So that's 11 catches for 251 yards there for the Eagles wide receivers. And then we also want to talk about El Segway. He had a big interception kind of to slow the tide there of that Springtown offense that was just hitting on all cylinders in the first half. Got a tip ball at the line of scrimmage. El Segway comes down with the interception. Eagles turn it into points. And that's kind of where our first half kind of ended. So when we come back here, we got about 8.5 minutes or so left. We'll take a break here, and then we'll come back, get ready for the second half.
Case and Caraway with the Caraway team. We're back at it. We're here to check on the best Wise County landscaper, Chase Chapman. I saw him going to this door. I don't know what he's doing, but we're going to check on him.
Tell me a little bit more about how you're feeling, Mr. Chapman.
I don't know, man. I just kind of feel like a nobody. I kind of think I'm a loser, man. I think I'm a Bridgeport Bull.
Oh, you're not a Bridgeport Bull. You're suffering from a common condition, mascot alumnus confusion. You're a Decatur Eagle.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Yeah!
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding area. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Handlin or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant in our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms may vary by situation.
The law firm of Kernot and Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle with its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square. The firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot and Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Injuries happen, and you want your...
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football. We're at halftime here at Springtown. Decatur trailing 35-30. Under 5 minutes on the scoreboard before halftime. We're going to try to catch Coach Huff coming toward the sideline and get a few comments from the first half. But, congratulations are in order for the Lady Eagle volleyball team, defeating Fort Worth Southwest yesterday in 3 sets, 25-11, 25-4, 25-11. To advance out of round 1 to round 2. I believe round 2 will be Stephenville in Weatherford.
That's what I was wondering, who they play. Yeah.
Stephenville and Weatherford. I don't have the time, but we will carry that game live. Here's the deal, though. Because it's playoffs, a live stream video will only air on the NFHS network. It will be Rob Matthews. He will have someone there with him. I just don't know who exactly it's going to be. Maybe Miranda Lowry, maybe Sheila Larson. But
I'm looking the other way.
It'll be better than Pat Wadlington trying to do volleyball last night.
You know, we talked about this. I know a little bit about volleyball, but I feel like giving those girls the attention they need. I don't know if me and you are the best option for that.
I can promise you I wasn't, and I was thrilled.
I listened to the broadcast last night. It was you guys were good.
I was thrilled that I was thrilled that Sheila was there.
Sheila was good.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that.
Yeah. All I did was run the scoreboard, to be honest with you. I was glad to do it.
That was good to have the knowledge. I think she did great.
But, yeah, it looked really good last night. They looked really good last night, and congratulations to Coach Snyder and all the Lady Eagles. Trying to look down there and see where Sam is. I see him in the back of the end zone behind the Eagles as they start doing their high knee warm-ups here in the north end zone. Looks like he's up to some shenanigans there on the little he hears me. I see him heading off for Coach Huff. I'm going to turn him up right now, see if we can catch him.
Turn me up.
Gotcha.
Coach Huff, let's real quick, the keys to the second half.
Get a stop. We got multiple stops. We got to get the ball stopped. Right now it's kind of like kind of like a track meet right now, but we got to keep scoring. That's our job too. So bottom line is come out and play second half, execute like we've been executing the last couple of weeks, getting ready for this game. They're a good football team. We know it. We're a good football team. So let's go play the second half.
Yes, sir. We had a couple of injuries, but it's good to see the next man up mentality with our special teams unit, specifically 2/3 of the operation out there. Coach, what do you tell those kids to keep them motivated and stay locked in?
It's just that. I mean, you go through practice all the time. Kids go in and out. We've always, sub in practice, play all platoons. So, every kid practicing practice. It's your time. So when your time comes, you never know when it is. So go in and play.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Coach. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Sam. Down from the Decatur Conference Center sideline, and pretty simple. The man said it. Get a stop. That's something you can make a T-shirt out of.
Yeah. I think we agree.
Yeah.
After watching the first half, I think we agree.
No doubt.
But you saw the difference.
Oh. Well, the only stop we our favorite thing.
We'll let the horn go.
Yeah. The only stop we did get was the tip pass turnover by Ella Segway.
That's
going to
say that
points.
Like you could see the vibe change.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that was a huge play because they were about to go up 3 scores, I believe, had they been able to punch it in there from the 25-yard line. And I don't know who. The one thing we don't know is who got their hand on it. I do wish I knew that. So, well, the teams are on the sideline. We're ready to start your Triple T Windows third quarter, and hopefully it's a good one for the Eagles, but they're going to have to boot it away and give the ball to this dangerous Springtown offense. It's really been unstoppable so far. Coach Huff, he really didn't mince words.
Hit him with some Halloween music here.
I mean, it is appropriate. Oh, I just tried to turn my phone off by accident. That didn't work very well.
That didn't work.
Yeah.
That's not smooth.
I don't know. I'd done it before, and it was a whole lot better. Not with Monster Mash, but happy Halloween, everybody. I hope your costumes fit well.
I was promised I believe a monkey suit.
Yeah, it's packed in the bag back there. It's only coming out if Decatur wins, and if we do, it is coming out. Trust me. So Ortiz's kickoff is short to the 35. I thought that might have been intentional, but then I saw his reaction, and he was looking towards the sky. So Ella Segway out there to give him a pat on the back of the helmet, and great field position to start this third quarter for Springtown. Again, if you're just joining us, thank you for doing so. If you got my number, text me, let me know where you are watching the game. I'll give you a shout out.
I was going to say also, if anybody has any further details of the volleyball playoff game.
All we really need is the time.
Yes.
1st and 10, Springtown, 2 receivers wide to each side. Hill throws it complete short to the near side. Tackle made at the 40, gain of 5. That was to number 19, Pilot Grubus. John Anthony Lardizabal, the running back, is split wide left here. An empty set, 2 tight ends. No, it's unbalanced left, and Hill's going to keep it himself. He's going to have the first down, still on his feet, across midfield into Decatur territory at the 48. Oh, they'll mark him at the 49.
That is an unusual, almost like a QB draw that he looks like he's going to throw the screen, and he keeps his feet moving and shows the ball and then just takes off. It's interesting. There's not a pause to it at all. It's very, very quick, very fast, and seems to be very effective.
1st and 10, Springtown. Early in the third quarter here, Springtown with a 35-30 lead. Play fake. Hill throws it complete on the far side. That one was to Christian Mendoza. He's tackled out of bounds at the Decatur 41. I got a shout out going to Donald Chapman. He's giving me an update on the Halloween activities in Brook Hollow back in Decatur. Said it was a big night. They gave away 11 bags of candy.
That is a big night.
9 of them was to his son Corey, but other than that, it was all good.
I'm sure Chase made his way by there too. Got him a little bag of candy.
3 left, 2 to the right. Empty set for Hill. Takes a snap. Throws it back to Mendoza, and he's inside the 35, inside the 30, down to the 28. Another Springtown first down. That's the same play they ran in the first half, and he took it to the house about 60 yards.
Yeah, on that play, that's one thing we talked about. That big offensive line is getting all the way. Everything's flowing left, and then they're all going to the right, waiting on that throwback there on the screen to Mendoza. And he is quick as a hiccup out there.
Quick as a hiccup. Did you make that up?
That's a little old school.
That's pretty good. They're going to hand it off to John. He's inside the 20, still on his feet inside the 10, and he's down at the half-yard line. And the trend continues, and that trend is this Decatur defense can't stop these guys.
Yeah, what Dizabal too is we've had hands on him. He's just kind of a load to bring down. He's breaking tackles and keeping really good balance.
So 1st and goal, Springtown, opening possession of the second half. Trying to make it a 2-possession game again. Hill in a shotgun, 2 wings to the right side. And he's going to keep it right up the middle for the touchdown. That'll bring your score to 41 to 30. Pending the extra point. I do have a little bit of extra information on the volleyball game. The game will start at 6 o'clock. It is in Weatherford, Decatur versus Stephenville in the area championship. As I said before, Decatur Sports Network will be there. Probably go on the air around 5:45. Brennan Smith in for yet another extra point attempt, and this one is also good. He's perfect on the night, and your score, 42-30 Springtown. We'll be back.
I do believe we have a flag here.
Better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and top-tier performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to X-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top tier performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
The Decatur Sports Network is...
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation, as the Eagles find themselves in a bit of a hole here. Early still in the third quarter, 42-30 your score. Springtown with the lead, and the Eagle defense just not able to even really slow this Porcupine offense down whatsoever. It's going to put a lot more pressure on this Eagle offense. Again,
I feel like there's a
Brock game? I thought you were
yeah.
going to say it reminds you of the Brock game.
Well, I was going to say, that there's a couple times, like that play right there is the same exact play that they ran on the goal line earlier, where they run two extra wingbacks on the right, quarterback takes a snap, and it's a straight draw right back at the middle. Like, you got to start to see these things defensively when they're running the same plays out of the same formation.
So the Springtown kickoff is high and short. It's going to hit at the fumbled and recovered by Decatur. It was kind of hard to field. Decatur had three men deep, really deep, and only one guy at about the 15-yard line. He had to cover a lot of ground. I couldn't see who it was.
Yeah, and I think you have to try to catch that ball, because if it hits the ground, could go anywhere.
9:52 left in your Triple T Windows third quarter. Eagle offense back on the field. 1st and 10 from their own 23. Straightaway give to Milligan. He's across the 25 to the 27, gain of 4.
Gain 4 yards before he's tackled by Aiden Adams. Picking up 6.
2nd and 6. Reagan going to throw it. Complete to Dunn. He makes a move. Now it goes across. Oh, he fumbles the ball, but it recovered by one of the Decatur linemen. It is 74, Mason Dusick. Dunn with some good moves, and he's got a Christian Heston first down. But
that was a lucky bounce right back there to Mason. So we'll take it and we'll keep moving.
1st and 10 Eagles from the 35. 9.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Jet sweep to Dunn. Not really anywhere to go. Puts his head down and drives forward for about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I like the fact that we haven't gone away from getting Dunn involved early here in the third quarter.
On 2nd and 7, Reagan's going to throw it. He's under pressure, and he lets it go on the turf. And this time, it looks like Springtown has it. Springtown's going to recover the fumble at the 31. This could be trouble.
Well, I think now's where you need you need to stop more than ever.
Yeah. The deficit is 12 at 42-30. That's still a 2-touchdown differential, but I guess if we even held them to a field goal, it's 2 scores if you can score 2 on one of your extra points. Hill's going to throw it going down the far sideline, and that one's incomplete.
Oh, Cobb was there too.
He just misread it.
Yeah, he was there.
He broke on it, but he broke too far ahead of the football.
I feel like that's the one thing too you're going to get with Springtown too, is they're not afraid to kind of go after the jugular when they get a chance.
Especially on the first play after a turnover like that.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 Springtown from the Decatur 31 following the turnover. First one of the night for the Eagles. Handoff. John up the middle. Inside the 30 down to the 27. Gain of, I'll call it 4.
I'll say this too about their offense. It's been kind of rocking and rolling all night, but a lot of it's on the ground. I don't feel like they've thrown the ball very well. They've just thrown the ball at times when it's important, and have gotten key completions when they needed those key completions, but they're killing it on the ground.
3rd and 6. Handoff. John again breaks into the secondary, and he drug a man dang near 5 yards. Keaton good. First down Springtown, and at this point they're just overpowering us.
Yeah, when you can hand the ball off on 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, and trust your guy's going to go get a first down, that's a difference maker.
And your running back doesn't really get touched until 5 yards deep past the line of scrimmage. Hill under center. Play fake. He's going to throw it, looking toward the end zone, and nobody there. Caden Cobb on good coverage against number 19, Pilot Grubus. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
But I feel like that's kind of been their MO tonight too, is take the shot on first down, see what you can get out of it, and if not, we'll just rely on our running game to pound you in the face.
We'll see what they do here. 2nd and 10 from the Decatur 15. 2 receivers wide to the right side. They'll hand it to the running back straight ahead, and this time nowhere to go. Look like Wesley Morton.
Yeah, I think Morton came up, made the play in the hole there.
Also, Brody Tribal in on that play. It'll be 3rd and 10. No gain on that running play.
I feel like this may be one of our key defensive plays, kind of maybe first one of the game here that we really need.
Hill's going to throw it. Throws a complete far side at the 10. And first down for Springtown. That was the number 5, Christian Mendoza.
It's just too easy.
Very easy.
It's too easy. When it's 3rd and 10 and you run a 5-yard little out route and no one touches you till 10 yards, that's too easy.
So now it's 1st and goal Springtown from the Decatur 3-yard line. 7:12 left in your Triple T Windows 3rd quarter. 42-30 your score. Springtown with the lead. Hill's going to keep it himself up the middle. He's into the end zone for yet another Porcupine touchdown. Well, 48-30 your score. An extra point will make it a 19-point deficit.
Decatur's going to have to figure out a way in the second half to score and then find extra possessions. That's the way they're going to have to get back in this.
Smith's extra point is good. 49-30 is your score. We'll take a break.
Made possible by the support of our community sponsors. These local businesses believe in our athletes, our schools, and the pride of being a Decatur Eagle. When you hear their names during our broadcasts, remember, they're the ones helping us bring you every first down, every touchdown, and every victory. Be sure to thank them with your business and your support. Together, we're building community, celebrating excellence, and cheering on the Eagles. Thanks to the proud sponsors of the Decatur Sports Network.
Hey everybody, it's Case and Caraway with the Caraway team. We're back at it. We're here to check on the best Wise County landscaper, Chase Chapman. I saw him going to this door. I don't know what he's doing, but we're going to check on him.
Tell me a little bit more about how you're feeling, Mr. Chapman.
I don't know, man. I just kind of feel like a nobody. I kind of think I'm a loser, man. I think I'm a Bridgeport Bull.
Oh, you're not a Bridgeport Bull. You're suffering from a common condition, mascot alumnus confusion. You're a Decatur Eagle.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Yeah!
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation, as Springtown kicks off yet again, fielded at the 19, brought out to the 24, and planted is Jamari Fletcher. That's number 1, Aiden Adams. And I need to see some fight right now out of these Eagles.
Yeah.
That's what I need to see.
I will say this, though, that their special teams for Springtown is something they definitely, looks like they take pride in. You could see it through pump blocks and kick coverage and all kinds of stuff throughout the season. They really take a pride, and they put an emphasis on those special teams.
So 1st and 10, Eagles. And it's a running play to Jake Milligan out across the 25 to the 28. 2nd and 6. Eagle offense not really in much of a hurry here. Under 7 minutes to go in the Triple T Windows 3rd. Empty set now, as now we got flags. It's going to have to be a procedure penalty on the Eagles, I guess.
That's a good sign, because last time this happened, we hit an 82-yard bomb.
Hey, we'll take the mojo any way we can get it. After the penalties marked off, it's going to be 2nd and 11. Two-back set with Reagan. Hand off to Milligan. He's up the middle, all the way out to the 30, maybe the 31 and a half. Gain of about 9. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 3.
I kind of said this all season. He looks like he's so close to just popping a couple of these, and it would be so nice right now to get one.
Well, the last 4 weeks, that would have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
Springtown just able to close a little bit quicker. 3rd and 2, two-back set, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. They'll hand it to Milligan again. I think it's Milligan. Might have been Fletcher.
It may have been Fletcher, yeah. It's tough to tell.
It is going to be a Christian Heston 1st down across the 35 to the 37.
Yeah.
Still plenty of time. 5:45 as the clock continues to roll on the James Woods scoreboard left here in the 3rd quarter.
You know, as much as they need to kind of maybe increase the tempo a little bit, it also may not be a bad idea to let your defense get a little bit of rest.
You hope so.
You know? So let's put points here, take care of the football.
Reagan's going to throw it on 1st and 10, going deep down the far side. He's got a man. It's done again. Done inside the 30, inside the 20, all the way down to the 15-yard line, and the Eagles are in the quick car red zone just like that.
There is something going on in Springtown's defense that, as you know, as well as they've played tonight, that there's something that's a problem in that defense on the far side that we've seen busted coverage multiple times with those receivers.
Eagles hurry to the line of scrimmage on 1st and 10. Play fake. Reagan throwing toward the end zone. Incomplete, looking for Fletcher. I said play fake. Pump fake would have been a better description of that play. That'll stop the clock with 5:14 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Fletcher and Milligan both in the backfield with Reagan. There's a snap. Handoff Milligan, nothing doing. That was number 23 in the backfield, Luis Lascano. And drops Milligan for no gain.
I'd really like to see us maybe pull that a couple times, because they're really crashing hard on the running backs, and there's not a lot of help on the backside visually.
They'll give him 1 yard, 3rd and 9, Decatur from the 14-yard line of Springtown. It's a reverse pass and done to the end zone. Touchdown, Jet Jenkins. Little trickery by the Eagles to put them back on the scoreboard, and another Texas Bank touchdown It means 25 more bucks in the bank account of the National Spanish Honor Society of Decatur. You said it before the game started.
I didn't want to say anything, but Wyatt Dunn was the quarterback before Reeves moved here. So, there's he is experienced. He can throw the ball a little bit.
Eagle offense keeping them in there, not going away. Ortiz's extra point hits the left upright, and that may hurt. 49-36. Maybe not.
If anybody had that on their bingo card.
Yeah, remember that is a new long snap or deep snapper and kicker in.
Good point. Good point. Kaiser Swift is out with a leg injury, so he was the deep snapper. And, Ortiz has had his moments, though. He's kicked plenty this season.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but some of that, new snap, Holder has a little bit of trouble with it.
Right,
so
it's the full operation.
Yeah.
It all works together.
Synergistically.
I think that Wyatt probably could have ran that ball in just the same way as he threw it, to be honest with you. There was nobody on the edge there anywhere close.
Well, that drive, real quick, we'll pop through that. It was 78 yards, 6 plays, about 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and it was capped off. That was a Wyatt Dunn to Jet Jenkins touchdown.
And that was all part of
the Teresa
You
Mater,
left out the most important
Teresa
part.
Mater scoring summary.
Yeah.
It's a big shout out to the Teresa Mater. We appreciate it.
Our Parker Properties kickoff. It'll be Ortiz from the 40-yard line. Boots it high. It's going to be fielded at the 14-yard line. Out across the 25, pushing his way toward the 30, but stopped there. Wesley Morton in on the tackle. Along with Braden Sample.
Yeah, so I say Braden Sample and maybe Jackson Hogan was in on it too. I was trying to get one and you were trying to get the other.
I got so many papers here in front of me taped down to this table. Had trouble finding the Eagle roster there for a second. Eagles down 13 with 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Hill under center for the Porcupines on 1st and 10. He'll hand it to John. Dances at the line of scrimmage, met by a few Eagles, and Brazil comes away with the football. That should have been a
fumble. Oh, my.
There is no way he was not down. I don't like to get on the officials.
That's terrible.
But that was a touchdown for Decatur defense right there, and they took it away.
I was just thinking, we need the ball, we need a fumble.
Everybody over here in front of me knows it.
Yeah. Well, nobody over here said anything.
No. No. I heard them all go, whew. Oh, that was a big moment. 2nd and 6, Springtown from their own 33. Under 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Handoff, John up the middle. Brazil meets him at the 39-yard line, and I'm going to try to say the last name. Lardizabal falls forward for the Springtown first down. They'll mark it at the 39. Springtown taking plenty of time off the play clock, under 20 seconds to go. As the clock also runs. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left, empty set for Hill. Looks right, he's going to throw right, complete short to the far side, And just the Eagle defenders just not getting there quick enough.
Yeah, I'll give the Springtown coaches some credit too. Their play design on some of this stuff is really well done. That's a screen pass that the other receiver is just kind of hanging out. And then once that ball is caught, then he immediately is blocking that ball. That play is able to go outside. It's.
And Hills had no pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure tonight.
Well, I don't think you're going to get much pressure with a 3-man front, not sending extra hats.
On 2nd and 4, Hill's going to keep it himself. Hesitates at the line of scrimmage. He's got the first down into Decatur territory at the 47. I think this defense got to be getting a little tired by now.
I feel like too that, Hills. He's not a major big. Size, he's not gonna. His stature's not huge. I think you really have to punish him every time you get a chance to hit him.
Yeah, you got to catch him.
Yeah,
to do that.
Well, I mean, when you get him when he tries to run inside, somebody needs to make a strong tackle on him for sure.
Under center, and John back deep, 8 yards behind him. What would you call that formation?
Strange.
Play fake. They're going to throw it backside. It's complete, but tackle made immediately. Looked like Wesley Morton, loss of 2 on the play. One of the better plays this Decatur defense has made tonight, right there.
But I feel like almost every 3 plays, let's say, we make one good play, we give up a weird, strange play, and then they get the simple first down. It's like it's kind of the same formula almost every single drive. So here you need 2 big plays and then get a stop.
2nd and 12, Springtown from the Decatur 49. Play fake, pass complete here on the near side. Receiver breaks a tackle by Cobb, and looks like that. It's another Springtown first down at the Decatur 31. They just can get yardage in chunks against this defense. I wonder what their yard per gain per play is in this game. It's got to be 8, maybe more.
Yeah, I bet it's more. Well, like I said, their passing game is more of a timeliness kind of thing that they use it to kind of get back right and then try to look for a big play, and then the rest of the time they're just relying on this running game that's just steady.
On 1st and 10, Hill in a pistol formation. He'll hand it to I give up.
Lardizabal.
Yeah, I'm just going to say John.
John Lardizabal for 4 yards.
2nd and 6 as we near the 1 minute mark left here in your Triple T Windows third quarter.
And that strange formation, he makes a 4-yard run look like 15. Did you get my joke there?
I don't get it.
Because he's 9 yards deep.
Oh, yeah. Very good. Very good. They'll hand it to him again, coming left, breaks several tackles, inside the 20, down to the 18. And that's another Springtown first down, and at this point they are wearing this Decatur defense down. A lot of hands on hips on the Decatur front 3 and linebackers.
But, I mean, it's blocked real well up front. And, I mean, they're just turning around and handing it to the running back. This looks very, very similar to what Brock did in game 1 in the late third quarter.
Yeah. Hill under center again. He'll hand it to John. He's through the line of scrimmage, inside the 15, down to the 14, gain of 4.
And something that the best part of the Springtown defense is to leave that Decatur offense on the sidelines over there. You know, that's kind of what Brock did to us.
So that's going to do it for the Triple T Windows third quarter. We're going to go to the final frame, and the Eagles are going to have to pick things up and change this momentum if they're going to come out of here with a win. We'll be back.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football as we start the Wise Choice fourth quarter, and it's a Hill keeper for a touchdown. 14-yard touchdown, Springtown, and it's about to be an old-fashioned whooping.
Yeah, I don't know how many rushing touchdowns he has tonight, but
That one, he shouldn't have been in the end zone. There were some defenders that should have been able to tackle him on that play. (55-36) pending this extra point. And the Porcupines about to go up 20. And they do. Well,
we want to stay here?
Not really, but
I do know this. Our offense can score very quickly, so
we need it.
We need some quick offense. We need to find some magic.
It's kind of like the Cowboys, though. I mean, it's the same situation. At least in this game and in the Brock game, those two situations, your offense pretty much had to score every possession to stay in the game.
Yeah, we haven't forced Springtown to punt.
No, the only time
stop was right before the half when they just kind of and the interception. Yeah. So you've created one extra possession, and they got the fumble, which created one extra possession.
Yep.
But they've stopped us. We've punted twice.
And had to kick a field goal instead of a touchdown one time. We haven't kept them out of the end zone at all.
That's your difference in the game.
Unless they turned the ball over, they've scored a touchdown every possession.
Yes.
I did not realize that until I just said it, and that is a significant statement when you're in the fourth quarter of a football game. So Brendan Smith going to kick it away for Springtown, and it's a pooch kick, and caught at the 27 by Boner, and he's out across the 30 to the 34. We got another injured Porcupine. It looks like Adams down, but he's up. He's a good player.
He came through there like a freight train.
Yeah.
I think he just got kind of clipped as he went in through there.
He'll stay in. He plays corner he'll run out to the far side. They're going to ask him to come out. He doesn't want to. Kind of dropped his shoulders. On 1st and 10, the Eagle offense from their own 34. They're down 20 points. Got 1 quarter to make up that difference. Reagan hands it to Fletcher. Hit at the line of scrimmage, gets a yard.
That was Ewell with I think it's the first time we've called his name tonight. He's their number 1 tackler for sure, but he was in the hole coming from middle backer.
On 2nd and 9, empty set for Reagan. Looks to throw it. Deep down the middle, looking for Dunn. He's interfered with. How did they not call that? He grabbed him and pulled him before the interception. How in the world did they not call that?
They haven't called it in all game.
Now, those are the kind of plays you just got to throw it up sometimes when you're down 20 points and less than a quarter to go. That's the guy you want to try to throw it to, but it looked like he grabbed him on his shoulder pads and just pulled him.
Yeah, that was looked like PI from up here, but like I said, they haven't called it all game, so I don't know if we expect them to change in the fourth quarter.
So 1st and 10, Springtown on the turnover. Hill's going to keep it. He's got a man wide open down the middle. That's Hernandez, and he is off to the races, and he's going to be in the end zone. 74 yards. I said Hernandez. It's Christian Mendoza.
Yep, Mendoza. That was a busted coverage, to say the least.
I'll say this. It was a very well executed play fake by the quarterback.
Yep.
It looked like Boomer Esiason. You know how he used to give the play fake and hunch over?
Yeah.
Hey, just for the record, I dressed up as Boomer Esiason 3 years for Halloween. Not kidding at all.
What did you do with your hair?
Well,
did you dye it blonde?
Kids have great imaginations, so I just imagined that I was the left-handed slinger.
The Springtown extra point's good, and it's a butt whooping on Halloween night here in Parker County. 63-36. We'll be back.
From Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding area. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Handlin, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant in our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms may vary by situation.
The law firm of Kernot and Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle with its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square. The firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot and Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. I got a quick shout out to the very one Kelly Kernut on that commercial. Kelly Kernut, Max Nickel out at the Lazy D Ranch in Forestburg. I'll be with y'all tomorrow night. Thanks for tuning in as Boner collects the kickoff and runs it out to the 39-yard line.
Got a flag.
Uh-oh.
Got a flag.
Two of them.
Yeah, I got a flag back here where he kicked it. It looks like maybe legal procedure on their kicking team, and then I don't.
Looks like a personal foul down here. Or personal foul or hold.
Based on how the night's gone, I'm probably going to say these are probably both against us.
Probably. Even the offsides on the kicking team.
Even the offsides down here, that's against us. I can't get over the PI call, the non-PI call on that.
Get over
and then the first play off that is a busted coverage touchdown. I'm shaking my head.
Yeah, the officials didn't have anything to do with that.
Yeah, no, they did not. But definitely when you create a turnover, and like we said, Springtown's going to go after the jugular in the first play. They've done it all night. They're good, like we talked about all game. They are a good team offensively, defensively, special teams, but they definitely don't need any extra help.
Sam just sent me a picture of his Halloween costume as Boomer Esiason. I thought he meant like as an adult. He looks like he's 6 in the full uniform with the helmet and everything. Is he turned up? Yeah, he is.
I have absolutely no shame, man. I loved Boomer Esiason like you wouldn't believe.
Dude, it's so old. You got the old Roger Staubach face mask.
Oh, yeah.
I think Aaron Rodgers still wears that helmet.
I think they made him change. He was mad about it. So we're going to re-kick here. You know, as before the game I was talking about, while the record is even at 5-5 between these two teams over the last decade, all but 2 of those games were lopsided. And
yeah.
I didn't think this one was going to be, but it is right now.
It's getting there.
So another kick after the offsetting penalties for the Porcupines. And Smith will boot it high right down the middle. And that's going to be Fletcher. He drops it, picks it back up, runs it out across the 25. Now he's across the 30, hit out of bounds, no flag.
Why would there be?
So this is about the exact same spot where it would have been anyway had we not had to re-kick, right?
Yeah.
Like within a yard.
Well, I don't know. Sam, did you get what the personal foul was down there? Did you see that?
I did not get that, but the good news is that it was offsetting over here.
On 1st and 10, the Eagle offense from their own 36. Handoff, Milligan. Pushes his way toward the 40-yard line, stops short at the 39, gain of 3. Eagles down 27 with under 11 minutes to go in your Wise Choice Meats 4th quarter.
I think we've been outscored 28-6 in the second half. That's not a way to get back in the game at all.
On 2nd and 7, Reagan's going to throw it short to the far side, complete to Dunn, and he's bottled up and thrown for a loss.
But that's kind of been the difference too, is when they've thrown those screen passes, there's nobody within 5 yards of their receivers. Their receivers are attacking downfield to go make those blocks, and Springtown's running man. I mean, they're up in your face, running man across the board, and sometimes those screen passes don't work when you run man.
Yeah, I was just going to say that we have had no success with the quick screen game.
No.
Everything's been downfield.
3rd and 8. Reagan going to throw it under pressure, steps up in the pocket, got some grass. He's going to run it himself, slides short of the first down at the 35. I'm sorry, the 45. That's going to be 4th down and 1. Clock running with 9:14 left in the ball game.
This is where my Pee-wee team runs like a focus freeze. Let's see if we can get him to jump. They're coming.
A lot of people at the line of scrimmage for the Porcupines right in the middle. Reagan's going to keep it himself, and he's not going to get it. Turnover on downs for the Eagles. I mean, they ran it right into where all the people were.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, now it's kind of when you find out what you're made of. When you're down in a big game and you feel like not playing anymore, you need to keep playing.
Oh, I can see Springtown going after the throat here. They're not going to let up.
They're going to hand it off to John. He's going to stay in bounds. Smart run there. Slid down before he went out of bounds. Keep that clock running. Under 9 minutes to go.
I can't. You know, we talked about the refs a little bit tonight. I can't remember a game where a team ran the ball 45 or so times and never once
I have been
held.
Not one holding penalty all
Never
night.
once held
On
the
either
entire
team.
time. I find that appalling. Like that's just an interesting fact. We'll just leave it there.
2nd and 11, Springtown, as we near the 8-minute mark in the final frame of tonight's game. Play fake. Hill rolls to his left. Looking, under pressure. Throws it deep out. He was popped by Wesley Morton. Gets back up off the turf. It's going to be 3rd and 11.
That's a strange. I know you'd like to probably put it on Decatur, but this team's going to become, they're 9-0 right now. They're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to make a run. I probably wouldn't want my number 7 back there getting popped repeatedly.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Coach Hewlett, the job he's done, the way this team has looked.
They've got some playmakers.
They do.
That they haven't had in the past.
Yeah, I did not know, but it's not like I've been watching them every week.
Yeah.
3 to the left, 1 to the right. On 3rd and 11, Hill's going to throw it. Across the middle, incomplete. He was looking for his favorite man, Christian Mendoza, but is a little over his head. And I think we're going to actually see the Springtown punter.
They have one?
We'll see. Decatur's running their return unit out on the field as if they do.
I think 6 maybe their punter.
Yeah, Riley Jackson.
That doesn't mean they're going to punt, though.
Doesn't mean it, but I
went to a Texas A&M OU game when I was 15 years old, and I think that OU won 77-7, and they ran a fake punt in the 4th quarter. It was brutal.
That punch away, almost blocked by
punt.
Brazil. It's going to hit. You got to catch it, guys. They're going to let it roll inside the 5. You got to catch that punt.
Yep. Once again, like we talked about, though, that's something that Springtown has shown a little bit of pride in, is their special teams have really stood out. On top of their defense playing well and their offense playing well, is you finally get them to punt and the kid puts it with inside the 1-yard line. So here we go.
7:49. Decatur with the ball on its own 1-yard line, 99 yards away from the end zone, down 27. It's going to take a Halloween miracle. Reagan in a shotgun in his own end zone. He's going to throw it deep down the near side, and it's incomplete, looking for Berg. Has Chase caught a pass tonight?
Yeah, I think he had
a wide receiver screen early in the game.
No, he caught a big one.
He's got two.
Going towards the north.
That's right. Yeah, he fell. Yeah, he almost scored.
I feel like once again they are press coverage man, and they are handsy. They are all over with their hands, and they're getting away with it. And you might as well just keep playing that way until somebody calls it.
That's how they always are. Coach Hewlett's defense plays that way, and rightfully so. Eagles hand it off to Milligan on 2nd down. He just kind of bowls his way forward for a couple. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8. So we said before the game that the winner of this was going to have control of the district, and it certainly looks like that the Springtown Porcupines are going to be on the top of District 5A unless something happens crazy in the next 7 minutes, and it's just Reagan running for his life in the back of the end zone. He throws it away. They call it grounding. It's going to be a safety. I see one official reaching for his pocket but not pulling anything out.
Couple officials in the stands over there calling for safety. I don't know if you guys can hear him from over there.
It's right in front of us.
Yeah, I'm saying that official up there in the stands is calling.
It was close.
Yeah, I thought it was too.
What else was he supposed to do?
Nah, he did what he was supposed to do. No, I guess Chase didn't ever make his way back.
So now,
yeah, that was a hitch route. Chase just ran the wrong route.
That was the explanation.
I feel like you might have some skin in the game, though, with that quarterback.
Wyatt Dunn standing about 1 foot from the back of the end zone. They're going to mark the ball at the 3.
This does make me nervous with their punt block team.
You know they're going to come. There they come. Ball's away. Nice job by Wyatt. Hits at the 31 and takes a Springtown bounce.
Why wouldn't it tonight?
It's going to roll sideways down at the 33. Well, what's the old saying? Surely there's an old saying that you can plug in right here. That was a cue for you.
I didn't. I would have done Chat GPT if you'd have done. Give me a heads up.
Oh man.
I think you're just honestly we're at this point. Decatur's future is the playoffs, and that's what we need to focus on. And same thing with Springtown. I think both these teams would love to just get out of here without getting anybody hurt. But I have a feeling Springtown's not done scoring, or at least trying to.
Sure doesn't look like it.
No.
Wait a minute. Is that 7? Yeah, it is. They'll hand it to Lardizabal. I mean, why do they have to do that to us? They could just call him Lars or something.
I mean, that's their last name.
I know. Change it.
Change it. Make it easier on us.
Or at least tell us what the nickname is other than John John. I grew up with a John John. John John Snell back in Fort Worth, 1976.
Well, that's an easier last name at least.
Yeah. 2nd and 8. You know things are bad when I'm telling stories about John John Snell from.
I bet Sam's got an old story.
Yeah.
You know what? I do know a guy named John John right now. John John Henderson from Sanger, Texas, runs the 455 Baggers Cornhole region, man, in Whitesboro, Texas.
There you go.
One of the greatest regions here in the state of Texas.
Oh man. I will say this to Springtown's credit. I think they're just running the football. We'll see. 3rd and 7 from the Decatur 30. They're going to probably throw it in the end zone. And they are going to throw it, but it's short, but it is complete. And the receiver still has it inside the 15, down to the 10. That was number 19, Pilot Grubis. I wouldn't call that trying to run it up. I think that just short pass trying to get the first down.
Yeah.
But, hey, it's like when we played Diamond Hill Jarvis. You keep playing football. If they can't stop you, you score again.
I've always been a proponent of if you don't like it, then play defense.
Right.
Yeah. At this point, though, against Diamond Hill Jarvis, we would be getting ready to start the second quarter.
You're right.
That was the longest first quarter of all time.
Handoff. This is number 10, Tegan Hare. Thank God. That's a little bit easier to say.
You know, he had quite a few carries when I was looking at the stats and such.
Yeah,
He must have got a lot of those carries in a lot of these games that have gotten out of hand early for them.
I'm sure that's the case. So it's 2nd and goal, Springtown from the Decatur 6. Under 5 minutes to go in the Wise Choice Meats fourth quarter. 63-36 your score. Springtown with the lead. Pistol formation, Hare in the backfield with Hill. Hill hands it to Hare. Cuts up at the 5. Down at the 1 after he's blasted from behind by Moreno. Did you get that? Hare in the backfield with Hill. Hill hands it to Hare. I felt like I was a Dr. Seuss book. I thought you'd pick up on that right during the play. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Springtown with the football, trying to put 70 on the scoreboard against the Eagles. The clock continues to run, and the play clock down to 15 as Springtown's going to take all the time off. It's a Hill-Hare backfield. Snap is back. Hare with the football, headed towards the goal line. He stopped short and pushed back. They're going to give him maybe a half yard, and it'll be 4th down.
In case Coach Hewlett was looking for some advice, there's some fans down here.
They want him to go for it.
They would like him to go for it on 4th down.
I mean, who could blame them?
Well, the worst that happens is you're inside their 5 and you're playing defense again.
Yeah, which is exactly where we had it our last possession. Play clock down to 10 seconds. Now Hill calls the play to the line of scrimmage. Play clock at 5. There's a snap. Hand off to Hare. He's met in the backfield by Good, and he's not going to make it. Loss of 1, and the Decatur offense will come on the field.
That's two stops in a row by the defense, so we'll at least give them the credit where it's due there, for sure. I do think the playbook has closed up a little bit for Springtown from what they were running earlier.
And it wasn't John. See if I can get some scores here off the Dave Campbell's. We used to call it the worst app in the world. I don't know if it's there. They've had some updates. It's not near the top, but Brock with a final score 28-7 over Graham as Decatur hands it off.
That's surprising. That's a closer game than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Paradise now leads Ponder 20-14 midway through the fourth quarter. Burke Burnett slamming it on Bridgeport 42-19. That's in the fourth quarter. Chico down 41-6 to Era. That's a final. Peaster all over Boyd 36-7 on 2nd down. It's a handoff to Achilles Rivera, and he's planted at the goal line.
It'll come back out to the 3 where he was initially contacted. So Springtown's fans over here excited that could possibly be a safety is not the case.
Glen Rose, another sister station of the Decatur Sport Network, is the Glen Rose Sports Network. 53-7, a big win. Well, they're still got 9 minutes left in that one, but it's 53-7.
Wow.
Guys, I'm afraid that my microphone might be dying in about 1 minute and 59 seconds.
Well, I think our post game is going to be really slow. It's going to be short.
You said show, which is like short and slow.
Yeah. It's gonna be short and fast is what it's gonna be. So no interview. We'll take a break, come back, talk about a few things next week opponent, and that'll be good. So save your batteries.
Shout out to my sister-in-law. She says the porcupines, nothing says intimidation like a rodent with anxiety.
And quills.
That's per ChatGPT. She's throwing that out for us.
So this is our.
I always like that you don't give any names. You're like Reese's mom or
I like
my
to keep
sister-in-law.
It's a very secretive family.
Yeah. This is the 2-minute not warning.
This is. I think in this game I'd like this 2-minute not warning to just maybe just keep running the clock.
We could have just skipped it. I know Anthony Payton, our cameraman over here to my left, his tummy's rumbling. He was hungry at halftime, and they had some food upstairs, and we kept him down here filming the band too long. He didn't have a chance to get anything to eat. On 3rd and 9, Reagan's going to throw it complete to Berg for the first down. A Christian Heston first down all the way out to the 19. They'll mark him down at the 20.
Seems like maybe that should have been in the playbook a little sooner than now.
Maybe. Clock running under 2 minutes left here in your Wise Choice Meats fourth quarter. Thank you, everybody, for listening. This one's not turning out the way we had hoped. 63-36 Springtown is the score. Duncan into the backfield now. Big, hefty sophomore running back. 2nd and 10.
Well, should we talk about next week?
I don't even know who we play.
The final home game of district.
Counter draw to Duncan, and he's tackled at the 23. Short gain. Now we got substitutions coming in for the Springtown kiddos. Number 51, Justin Bontrager. I got some names over here, man.
Yeah, they still got their main guys in, so they're subbing a little bit, but
3rd and 7, Reagan's going to throw it complete. Another short wide receiver screen that goes nowhere. That one was to Jet Jenkins, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The clock will continue to run. We'll have to punt this one away, but there won't be much left after that.
I just really hope that's something we take away from this game, that when the defense runs man coverage and they're fast and good, maybe we get rid of the screen for a couple quarters. Because the wide receiver screen is not working. The man coverage is beating the one block, and it's one-on-one. The guy's catching the ball and getting tackled right there. It's just not working.
Reagan going to throw it on 4th down. He's sacked. Sacked down at the 14. It'll be a turnover on downs, and I would think Coach Hewitt would take a knee.
Take a shot.
Well, there's 32 seconds left. He may have to take 2 of them.
Yeah.
Hell, he might throw a fade in the corner for all I know. I don't know. Let's see who the quarterback is. It's still Hill. Yeah, all the starters in. Ball at the 11. Victory formation. There's a kneel down.
They may have only practiced victory formation with their starting group, too. Yeah. You run into that.
That's going to do it, Sam. Just hang on to your equipment till next week. That'll do it for the ball game. 63-36 Springtown with a big win over Decatur, taking control atop District 5 4A. We'll take a quick break and be back with some final thoughts after this.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400.
Well, just before when I thought I'd seen it all tonight,
yeah,
the Springtown unloads about 10 grand worth of fireworks right behind the Decatur bleachers.
Yeah, that'll be Springtown's. They haven't had their bye, so their bye is next week.
Oh, they're done?
Yeah, so that's their last game of the year.
So they are the district champs.
So they are the district champs. Yep. So I hope those fireworks were for district champs and not just because you beat Decatur.
Yeah, and the only saving grace for me in losing the game is I didn't have to put this full monkey suit on in the back like I said I was going to if we won, and went down the field and interviewed Coach Huff.
Well, and you know, I've obviously with having Rees in this program now, it's I dig a little bit deeper into stuff and look at some different things. So looking towards playoff bracket, you know, if Decatur wins next week, that puts us in second place in the district, and I will say the matchups in the playoffs. To win our district, where it places you in the playoffs, the first round game is a game you should win, but then after that, it is a gauntlet to get out of the region.
Yep.
Absolute gauntlet if you win our district. Now, if you don't win the district, you're still gonna have to play some great teams.
Yeah.
But you kind of get a little bit of help through the way.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah, it'll be Fort Worth Southwest at Eagle Stadium next week. Next Friday night, 7 o'clock, we'll be there. Hope to see everyone at the stadium. If not, we'll be broadcasting again, the whole crew. Myself, Pat Wadlington, along with Justin Reagan. Big thanks to Sammy Alanice on the Decatur Conference Center sideline all night. And certainly cannot go without thanking our cameraman here to my left, Anthony Payton. Good job, buddy. Say thanks where they can hear you.
He's ready for some. He's ready for some nachos.
He wants to go to Cefco, get some burritos. That'll do it. Thanks for listening, everybody. And on behalf of everybody at Decatur Sports Network, remember, Eagle Fight
never dies.
Good night.
You've been listening to another exciting presentation of Eagles Sports on the Decatur Sports Network. A special thanks to our sponsors for their support and to you, the fans, for cheering on the Eagles. Be sure to join us again next time for more exciting play-by-play coverage on the Decatur Sports Network. Until then, good night and go Eagles.